VDEC between X3 and 4. Heading for room quarters. Breaks in a breath.
We're on our way.
Dang it, get this off the screen. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now we are here. Okay. Well, now that that's done. Oh man, that's right. I can't put this on the screen.
Walter, where is it?
Daniels. This way.
Here, let's choose our route.
Where?
My turn.
Understood.
Okay. Let's see.
It's on VDEC. Starboard side. Descending into sea level.
Open start C-64.
Understood.
Okay. You know what? I could just put. Yeah.
A new car loses about 10% of its value for bidding to drive off the lot. Or more. That's why Farmers' new car replacement bids to replace it with a new one of the same make and model. Get a whole lot of something with Farmers' policy perks.
We are Farmers.
You know what? I'll put this music.
Delicious Mexican flavors. Daily mix. Find us in the frozen aisle. Trying vapes to quit smoking might feel like progress, but with 3 times more nicotine than a pack of cigarettes, vapes increase cravings, trapping you in an endless craving loop. Nicorette reduces cravings until they're gone.
What are you doing out here?
Letting people know Corona premieres electric car. It is a light fee. 90 calories, 2.6 grams of carbs.
I knew there was a way to tell people.
Corona premiere.
With Descovy from PrEP. Descovy from PrEP is a one-stage
Hello,
prescription
Lava.
medicine that helps protect against HIV. It's not for everyone. Descovy from PrEP is not been studied in people side effects or birth. Talk to your doctor to find out. Descovy, the smallest PrEP pill available, is right for you. In a 2-year study, 99.7% of people stayed HIV negative while on Descovy. Descovy does not prevent other sexually transmitted infections, so it's important to use safer sex practices and get tested regularly. You must be HIV negative to take Descovy for PrEP, so you need to get tested for HIV immediately before and at least every 3 months while taking it. If you think you were exposed
Okay,
to HIV
this
or
is just like background music.
They may check to confirm you are still HIV negative. Serious side effects can occur, including kidney problems and kidney failure. Rare, life-threatening side effects include a buildup of lactic acid and liver problems. The most common side effect.
Wait, this is not what I wanted.
Stop taking Descovy without
I
talking to your
load the
doctor.
wrong
Ask your
thing.
doctor if Descovy is right for you. Get help paying for Descovy. Learn more at Descovy.com.
The new Oreo Brookie Blizzard at DQ. Oreo pieces, brownie, and cookie doing the most. The perfect treat for when you're doing the least. Oh, come on! Hey, neighbor! We were enjoying a moment with the Oreo Brookie Blizzard. Get it now, only at DQ. That tastes good.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you pay. NetCredit. Personal loan.
So, any luck in finding a template or no? Yo, what's up, Bull? How you doing? Man, I was gonna pull up the One Piece wiki, show my screen for something, but literally, if I do that, someone's getting spoiled. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. Have you ever had a brownie donut? Very delicious. Every fruit up the car, Sue. Honestly, I'll take that. Yeah, that's fine. Love it. We could finish the bleach one right when you come back.
Yeah, right.
Where is it?
Be right back. Alrighty. Man, y'all are making me hungry for pastries now.
One nigga killed one nigga, then another nigga killed another nigga. Oh my God, I'm sitting here looking. Yeah, you know, my cousin, that's some nigga shit.
When you wake up, we'll be at organized.
Oh, if I can find the song Freedom at Night.
The regular old nigga shit, yeah. What, baby, what happened?
I think if we are
Say one nigga killed another nigga killed that nigga.
You're right.
Sleep well.
Oh, Hispanic. Well, they're just niggas on steroids. They're just light-skinned niggas that speak Spanish and they can swim.
Walter, when we get there, will you help me build my cabin? Cabin on the way.
Stabbing? Not a shooting? Shooting and a stabbing.
Okay, I will be right back. I need to go to the bathroom. So, enjoy the music. Alright, I'm back.
2 morons will be making bets on whether Rip Cartels executed these hostages.
That's fine, yeah.
So let's check, alright? I got 2 hostages.
IBS World News 番組をご覧の皆様、こんにちは。エグゾプライマルディレクターの平岡です。まずはじめに、3月に開催しました第1回オープンベータテストに多くのエグゾファイターの皆様にご参加いただきました。アンケートや SNS を通じてたくさんのフィードバックをいただいております。今後の開発に活用させていただきます。ご協力ありがとうございました。さて、カプコンショーケースはご覧いただけましたでしょうか。その中で発表しましたが、第2回オープンベータテストの開催が決定しました。詳しい日程や情報は公式サイトをご覧ください。それではここからは番組をご覧の皆様に新情報を紹介します。まずはサベージガントレットという新たなモードです。サベージガントレットは内容が毎週切り替わる特別なミッションに5人で挑む、世界中のファイターとクリアタイムを競うというモードになっています。ディノサバイバルとは違い、出現する恐竜やフィールドが遊ぶ時には変化せず、全世界のプレイヤーが同じ内容のミッションに挑みます。今回は恐竜が出現する位置にあらかじめトリプルスレッドを設置しています。出現してきたらこのようにスカイウェーブのグラビトンケージと合わせて起爆、一網打尽にできました。ミッションは画面上部に表示されている恐竜の討伐なのですが、サベージガントレットでは目標以外の恐竜が出現することが少なくありません。もちろん討伐せずに無視することもできますが、ミッション達成の妨げになる可能性があります。倒すか倒さないかはプレイヤーの作戦次第です。目標を達成したら次のミッションへ。ゲームの流れはディノサバイバルと同じなのですんなり遊べると思います。何やら次のミッションに備えてエクゾスーツを着替えているようですね。なるほど。スナイパーネオソーが離れた位置に多く出現するのでビジラントに着替えたようですね。フレームネオソーも出現するのでクロストロックで動きを止めて集中攻撃のチャンスを作り出しますね。また一列に並んだ恐竜もブレードで仕留めしてから倒す作戦なんです。道中では大型恐竜が複数体出現することも。サベージガントレットはエンドコンテンツに相当するモードなので、基本的にはミッションの難易度は高く設定されています。モジュールの強化、組み合わせはもちろんチームメンバーのスーツ構成などよく考えて挑んでみてください。サベージガントレットをクリアするとこのようにクリアタイムが記録されます。その後自分のクリアタイムがどの程度だったかランクによる評価がされます。次はバリアントスーツを紹介します。バリアントスーツはデフォルトのエクゾスーツとは異なる性質の武器を装備しており、戦い方が変化したスーツです。デフォルトのデッドアイはアサルトライフルを装備していますが、デッドアイアルファ、バーストファイヤーはショットガンとバースト射撃を切り替えられるバトルライフルを装備しています。敵との距離に応じて射撃を切り替えながら戦います。他のバリアントスーツも特別にちょっとだけお見せしますね。ゼファーアルファ、エナジーチャクラ、
Energy
ガラージュアルフ
traffic.
ァ、ロケットホップ、
Garage got
アルファ
rockets.
マークス、
Scout
アル
rifle.
ファ、フォートレス、ブラサメアルファ、
Oh, he can break the shield
リ
whenever.
ーガーアルファ、チャージショットガン、リッチドクターアルファ、デュアリティビーム、スカイウェーブアルファ、サンダークラフト、 バリアントスーツはデフォルトのエグゾスーツとは異なる性質の武器を装備しており、戦い方が変化したスーツです。デフォルトのデッドアイはアサルトライフルを装備していますが、デッドアイアルファバーストファイヤーはショットガンとバースト射撃を切り替えられるバトルライフルを。
Okay, that's hard. I'll be real. So between RPG or shooter games, I'd get rid of shooter games. I mean, don't get me wrong. Shooter games are important. Well, are important in the gaming world. Like, gee, Call of Duty can make the same game with the same graphics. Give it a different name, and Call of Duty fans will still buy it. But RPG games hold a place in my heart. Like, if you get rid of RPG games, you get rid of God of War. You get rid of Dragon Quest. You get rid of Final Fantasy as a whole. I'm not trying to get bruh. But if you get rid of shooter games, you get rid of Exo Primal and all that. And honestly, I'm okay with that. Because that means Call of Duty, Halo, Fortnite, they would be gone. I mean, those three games had a hold on the world for years. Fortnite still to this day. Halo, I mean, Halo fans, they just kind of accepted what's going on. Call of Duty, I mean, again, they could bring the same game back to life. Slap on a different name on it. Everybody would love it. But yeah, getting rid of RPGs, every single Final Fantasy, nah. Every single Dragon Quest, nah. God of War, bro. I can't even imagine a world without God of War. Punk is in Hungry Box? What? What does that mean? Is he gay? What? I just don't know. Oh, Punk is on Hungry Box's stream. They show the pronouns for each player, and Punk's opponent's pronouns were. Oh. That is not okay.
Hi there. Does Quinn McKenna live his post office box?
Oh, he's in a tournament. I'm sorry. Bro, the only thing you said was Punk is in Hungry Box. Well, how am I supposed to take that? But okay, Hungry Box is hosting a tournament. Okay. Is it a Street Fighter tournament? Because usually Hungry Box hosts like Smash tournaments, if anything.
Well, babe.
を装備しています。敵との距離に応じて射撃を切り替えながら戦います。他のバリアントスーツも特別にちょっとだけお見せしますね。
Wait, hold on. Are the energy chakrams creating an explosion?
That's exactly what you think it is.
Yeah, Street Fighter 6. Oh. I know Punk uses Cammy. He's using Cammy on that tournament, isn't he? Also, who is his opponent? For sure, it's got to be a white person. 1,000-man tournament. How? It's just crazy. But yeah, it kind of looks like the energy chakrams are creating explosions.
リアントアルファマークスロードブロックアルファフォートレスキー
After Advil dual action back pain.
My back feels better.
Before Advil. New Advil dual action back
It looks like the projectile that Roadblock is making. Yeah, the projectile from Roadblock's gun. It looks like it's a small thing. Wait a minute, hold on.
Till you say when. Olive Garden. We're all family here.
What kind of sword is that?
For every purpose. For every path. Every soul.
So, look in general? Alright, let me get over
For every season. There's a ram.
Now during Ram season, get 10% below MSRP on the 2023 Ram 1500.
A new car loses about 10% of its value for bidding to drive off the lot. Or more. That's why Farmer's new car replacement pays to replace it with a new one of the same make and model. Get a whole lot of something with Farmer's policy perks. We are farmers.
Why?
So I choose
Wow.
Unlike some others, the Riva Plus is a multitasker supporting 6 key indicators of brain health to help keep me sharp. The Riva, think bigger.
Strong enamel is your best defense
This
against
is
acid
crazy.
erosion and cavities. That's why I recommend the new Pronamel Active Shield because it will strengthen your enamel.
I don't know what to say about that.
I'm excited for this
Wow.
product. I think patients are really gonna like it.
But now that I look at it, look at Muramasa's sword. It's way bigger than the base weapon Muramasa has.
With delicious Mexican flavors. Baby mix. Find us in the frozen.
Millions of small business owners.
I wonder if the attack animation is different.
Reliable internet and phone. My experience with Spectrum Business has been amazing. Spectrum Business is where you win. And we're so happy.
I cannot live without it.
Call 866-998-9222 and get Spectrum Business Internet and Spectrum Business Connect.
Oh.
Both to get a free mobile line for 1 year.
So not only a shotgun, but it can do a charge shot.
Communication tools and mobile service that works for the way you do business.
This Witch Doctor one is going to be very useful. Also, Skywave Thunderclap might be good too.
And Spectrum Business Connect for $19.99 a month. And get a free mobile line for 1 year. No contracts, no surprise fees, no nonsense. Just business. That's Spectrum Business. Call 866-998-9222. Call today.
バトルライフルを装備しています。敵との距離に応じて打撃を切り替えながら戦います。他のバリアント数もちょっとだけ見てますね。ゼファーアルファ。
Yeah, it does look like Zephyr is creating explosions.
ロードブロックアルファ。フォートレスキー。村雨アルファ。フロストブレイク。クリーガーアルファ。チャージショットガン。
Okay. Well,
ドクターアルファ。
we have two options.
スカイウェーブアルファ。サンダークラブ。
Pirate or Frankenstein.
Usually it's different animation. Yeah. So does Muramasa have his buff in this variant? So he might have new basics. He's got it. But I'm wondering, does he gain that buff that he usually gets once hitting a counter?
Most of it crawling through hostile territory to avoid. That's badass. It's pretty morbid. Pretty dark. What's with
Many
questions. We need to know if you pose a threat. Find a sniper. You're posing a threat kind of a freaking home. You spend most of your time.
All right, now
Strange from your wife and your son.
Is Starfield gonna be game of the year? Like, is it?
Look,
Does it have the qualifications to be in the game of the year section?
Excuse me? You're not here to find out if I'm crazy.
Because a lot of people who are Xbox fans have said that Starfield will be game of the year.
I don't see trucks in the floor. You feel like
I mean,
on your own planet, don't you, Captain? Look at me.
the Zelda game is right there. That game to this day, people are still on it, creating stuff, enjoying their time. I mean, Starfield looks good, don't get me wrong, but I don't see Starfield being game of the year. Now, Final Fantasy 16, just from that little demo, it's definitely going to be a contender. For sure. Like last year was the hardest game of the year to pick, because it was like God of War Ragnarok was such a good game, but Elden Ring held it down. So like as a whole, that last year was the most interesting E3. I mean, not E3, game of the year.
McKenna.
Last one.
What, man? What, man?
You're right over there.
Don't worry about him.
Baby, what do you need?
You get used to it, bro.
Welcome to group 2. Man, what's up? Are you hear me? No.
Hype for that EXO soon? Oh yeah, bro, we're gonna be going heavy. We're gonna be going crazy though. I'm actually excited for this time challenges. Like the time challenges are gonna be very interesting. And I know, like, tank wise, Krieger is probably gonna be very useful. I feel like Krieger is gonna be the main tank for like raids. Well, for the 10 player, I feel like that's gonna be one of the big ones. For the 10 and 5 player game modes, yo, imagine if we get like 10v10. I mean, maybe I'm just asking for too much.
Last one you want. When you're standing at attention before your maker.
I always stand at attention before I make her.
Why do you think people make war?
Why, Baxter? Why do we make war?
Because fight cow. Because we fight cow.
Fight cows.
That's it. Because we fight cow. That's why we get upset.
How'd you snag a ticket on this shit over there? Or the bullet can see up.
We'll beat those in them dinos. I'm curious what other exosuits they're going to add in the future. Man, I would put this on the stream, but this this streamer might get me canceled.
Just your imagination? Or is this haunted room actually stretching? Every freaking time?
Oh man. 100% a bow XO is coming. Gotta be a sniper. I've like it either has to be a sniper or an assault. A bow staff XO? Dang. What kind of tank would I want? Well, they already have an LM. They already have a Gatling gun tank. We have a true shield tank who is actually a literal fist fighter. We have a sword user. I mean, besides the actual XO variant, we don't have a true like shotgun tank.
Dr. Black, would you like a little pet? Come on.
Great sword tank. Yeah, I'll take it. Yo, give me a hammer tank too.
Please observe decontamination protocol.
So how'd they rope you into this?
I wrote a letter to the president when I was 6. Told him how much I loved animals and that if NASA ever found a space animal, they should call me. A couple years ago, I was put on a short list for a
Another
computer cross-referenced the letter, and here we are.
maybe an aerial tank, like a tank that's more that could do a lot of stuff in the air. Something similar to like Diva from Overwatch. I think that could be cool.
Well, the data suggests that it tracks its prey, exploits weakness, seems to, well, enjoy it. Like a game.
That's not a predator, that's a sports hunter.
Sorry?
A predator kills its prey.
Actually, if we had a tank like Diva,
More like a fast fisherman.
Well, we took a vote. Predators do it, right?
that'd be very interesting.
Escape pod in Mexico.
Because that means you would have 2 lives.
He's heavily sedated.
And then if we had a tank like
I'm gonna guess your second question is why are you here?
Hamster from Overwatch, that's a lot of movement.
Is this a joke?
I mean, for the most part, the movement in the game is very good too.
Human DNA.
Yeah. But we know about spontaneous speciation. Mostly plants and insects, but
Some mammals, sheep, goats, the red wolf is known to be a hybrid between a coyote and a gray.
possibly some form of recombinant technology.
Guys, I get it. You want to know if someone did an alien.
Yeah.
Okay, it's got some kind of atmospheric mask, bio helmet, and what are these, like some kind of wrist gauntlet?
Exactly.
So where's the helmet and the other gauntlet?
We've looked, believe me.
Who is this?
He made first contact with the predator.
Great. I'd like to talk to him.
Well, he's being evaluated.
Dark. So after looking at it a little bit more, Dark, it looks like the chakrams are exploding upon impact.
And later, a few hundred more. Make this the summer.
Also,
Every adventure
is
feels
that
like
the Dark Shinobi? Hello.
Jeep 4x4 season.
How you
Get
doing?
10% below MSRP on most 2023 Jeep Compass models. Visit Jeep.com for new inventory available near you.
The new Oreo Cookie Blizzard at DQ. Oreo pieces, brownie, and cookie doing the most. The perfect treat for when you're doing the least. Oh, come on. Hey, neighbor! We were enjoying a moment with the Oreo Cookie Blizzard. Get it now, only at DQ. Everything's good.
Asthma isn't pretty.
But yeah, the chakrams look like they're exploding on impact.
But then I remembered that the world is so much bigger than that.
Dark, how do you feel about that?
One dose a day helps keep my asthma symptoms under control. And with 3 medicines and 1 inhaler, Trelegy helps improve lung function so I can breathe easier for a full 24 hours.
Trelegy won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Trelegy contains a medicine that increases risk of hospitalizations and death from asthma problems when used alone.
Also, I'm glad that it looks like people are hyped for Exo Primal. It looks like it. I look at the comments and people are praising it.
See your doctor if your asthma does not improve or gets worse.
Ask your doctor about once daily Trelegy for asthma because breathing should be beautiful.
I don't care. I'm not using it. Dark. One day you're gonna have to use it. Just keep no damage running Dragoon. Actually, a Dragoon tank could be interesting. Another up close tank, I feel like would be interesting.
This is Lauren.
But yeah, I don't think I'll use Krieger's variant until it's shown that Krieger's variant does a lot more damage. Not gonna use that.
Congrats, Lauren. And here she is years later, remembering extraordinary times while creating new ones. Escape to extraordinary, only at BJ's Restaurant and Brewhouse.
Okay, so Dark. If you had to make your own exosuit and put it into the roster, what kind of exosuit character are you making? Are you making a DPS, a tank, a healer, a ranged DPS? What you making? Like a hammer tank could be interesting, but again, a more mobile tank that has a lot more mobility could be useful.
Viewer discretion advised.
Bro, about to say DPS with 2 katanas. Scythe tank or DPS? Scythe tank. Actually, that'd be pretty interesting. All right, now hear me out on this one. But a sniper tank. You watched Spider-Verse yet? Sadly, no. Other stuff around the house has been happening. And because of that, I can't, sadly. So, Yamil, how are you doing?
So there I am, stuck in group 2. Secret of group 1 is stupider.
No. What I'm thinking, it's like a tank, a weapon that's an assault rifle, but when you scope in, it's a sniper or some type of railgun. Barely breathing. How about you? Why are you barely breathing? I mean, I'm all right. It's just a lot of stuff happening. Even though it doesn't seem like it, a lot of stuff's happening.
Can't fat all this gas when she go to alcohol. Tree. Look. 460 and I fat all the same thing. But.
Major. Weird ass bogey, sir. 1 second it's on the grid, the next it's ghosting. We need something in the air. Get me there.
Maybe bow staff user? Does this man just say assault rifle with a... No. When you zoom in, it turns to a sniper. Like Nicholas from Trigun? With that giant weapon? That'd be cool.
Is it coming here?
God, I hope not.
Finished all my classes except history. I'm tired of it, man. As somebody who hates history, I'm with you. See, I was gonna say a rocket hammer. That could also be cool, but you know, there was a kid. For anybody who knows about Anarchy Reigns, Anarchy Reigns is an online fighting game. They had a character who had this metal mechanical leg that had a shotgun in it, and it had like a rhythm to it. So once you land certain combos, you can get extra damage. It's similar to Squall / Leon in Disadia. Yamil, that's the biggest question that everybody asks. Why do we gotta learn so much about that? Like, why do we have to learn about the presidents over and over? We are in 2023. And they still teach us the presidents over and over, year after year. Why? Like, history as a whole, to me, history is the most useless thing. Like, unless you're gonna be like some type of history teacher or something
Dude, what is this, bro?
something that involves history,
Which one?
like it, there's no use to it.
I think
this is a Alien vs Predator.
Yeah, I see it's a Predator, but it's.
I think Alien vs Predator.
It's a mess I ain't seen before. We gotta scoot this one back, bro.
Oh, you should know if the
We'll scoot it back a little bit.
Did he find it?
Things for you to consider are:
How the fuck
how
did this
well
happen?
does he know you? How much effort and planning does he put into your time
That was an
together?
inside job.
And finally,
Oh, okay.
Crazy.
does he respect your boundaries?
Come on.
Otherwise, school mid. The school is mid. It really
What
is
was it
when you
on?
look at it.
I have no idea.
When did I hire you?
See,
for,
science is good if you have a good teacher. As somebody who did not have a good teacher,
Was it Alien vs Predator?
science ain't.
I think so. I don't really know.
Look it up. One of these days.
You know
I
what?
might.
You fire.
Well, you ain't getting no 2-week notice.
What am I supposed to look at, bro? Alien vs Predator or something else like that?
I'm just go back to the Caesar.
I don't know how to do it.
So the Spectrum.
But it ain't on Spectrum. We know it's on the movie channel. And I tried to back out, but it won't let me do it.
Man, I can't show. I was gonna show something from the anime, but Toei might. Yeah, I can't show One Piece. Toei would get rid of my
Otherwise, I have to watch it.
shit.
I don't know how to do it, bro.
Nah, I don't remember which one it was.
Science. I
I was
mean,
watching Predator.
if
What were you
anything,
watching?
science would have to be.
No, in here.
Science
what
would
were you
have to be
watching?
the most fun in school. I mean, I know y'all are aren't gonna agree with me, but because I had a good math teacher, I actually love math.
You fired. You are definitely fired. No, I'm talking to Luke. He's fired.
Off the face of the earth. See, I want to pull up
He's
a
supposed to
clip.
remember this mess.
I can't do it.
I was looking at it, but I tried to rewind it, then it went to like some other mess. Is it? Oh, okay. Well, let me try that mess. Baby said regular TV. What's that, Spectrum?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Shut up. I ain't nobody ask you that. No, seriously, I didn't ask you anything. Where's the mess? Oh, there it is.
Have you ever heard of so many flavors on the
Why get this mess?
No, I can't say that I have.
Right.
Which makes me think you're gonna eat my wings.
No, I ordered the steak salad.
Come do the mess. I don't know what I'm doing.
I doubt it. Hey, sir, could you save us a piece of that 7-layer tower chocolate cake for us? Because you don't want our apples to melt.
793.
7 years of chocolate
93.
heaven. Can you climb the tower?
Oh,
Where are you?
I didn't wear my hiking boots, but if it's chocolate, it's on.
Look at that.
Skinny person. Come fix this. We gotta get to
Clearly, he knows the way to
no,
pass his
93.
heart is to herself.
Y'all remember library class in elementary? Oh yeah. PE don't count. Teach me about Abraham Lincoln's death. All you want. If I don't gotta do algebra again, math is 8. No. What?
Wow.
Bro, what? I hate learning about. Yo, what's wrong with math?
93. 93. There we go.
I mean, as long as you're not one of those like dumbasses who went into honors math, you're good.
Am I fast too?
Bro, honors math is so boring. It's crazy.
Number one with dogs. Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurologic disorders. For a limited time, get up to a 2-month rebate when you buy 12 doses of
PE don't count. Agreed. Plus, if you have a terrible PE teacher, nobody wants to be in PE.
It is intended only for mature audiences.
Sophomore years had the coolest math teacher, but still didn't like that stuff, bro. It was probably because like my math teacher was really chill and talked to us about anything math related. You know what's crazy? I found out like years later that same math teacher is a Smash Bros. He not only plays Smash Bros, but he's a Street Fighter player. Y'all enjoy talking about math? There's no way you. Did you ask the teacher to give you extra homework? Why would I? I had an A+ in that class. I'm not asking for extra. I might like math, but you chill with that. You're that type of dude?
No, I've never seen it. Ah, come here and watch this.
Bro, I don't do algebra homework for fun. Maybe 0.01%. Like, not gonna lie. I think I'm the only black person who somewhat likes math. I mean, not honors, because screw honors. You're stupid if you pick like honors math, honors algebra. Nah, that is way too much work for knowing the same shit that you're taught in regular classes. It is not worth.
You will watch this mess and like it.
But nothing can beat how boring history is. Like, you trust me, as much as I like math, I'd rather do anything but history. Canceled? How am I canceled? But yeah, history is so boring. And especially if you have like one of those teachers who loves to lecture about shit. Nah. History is fun. Do you know how rare it is to have one of those debates? Wait, that's fun to you? In history? No, because every time that happened in my history class, my teacher would go on and rant about something that has no relation to it, even though they say it has relation. Every single time we tried to do a debate or anything in class, that always happened. Their family the whole time. Like me, deep thinking and debates and also free class. Jeez, I wish I had the class you had. My class was horrible. Because here's the thing, this teacher that I had, his name was Mr. Sudlak. Like, he was cool, but the thing was, he gave us boatloads of homework. Like, he didn't even give us tests, which is cool and all, but the amount of homework that he gave us made half the people, even the smart people, not pass his class with an A. And the one time he gave us a test was stuff we never knew about. Like, what is the point? What is the point of teaching us stuff in a class if you're giving us a test that has nothing to do with what we studied? It's stupid. You see, here's what a lot of people did and what I did. Bro, in history, at right when the year is about to end, that's when you got to do all the extra credit. Everything to at least pass the class with like a C or something. Thankfully, I passed that class with a B plus because I did all the homework for this test that I missed. Anything, and doesn't let you do work. If you do work in class, he gets mad. If you don't complete the work, we never got it into his class, he gets mad. Wait, if you do work in class, he gets mad? Dang, he would hate me. He would hate me because once I get the homework, I do as much as I can before I leave the classroom. Like something that I did with a couple of my friends is the three of us would ask to go to the bathroom, and then we'd look up the answers. We look up the answers when we're quote unquote going to the bathroom, write them down, make sure they're the correct one, and then we go back to class. Did that for 2 years. And the teachers never knew, thankfully. Ain't gonna lie, I be cheating too. Look, in certain classes, it's okay. History, who cares? Like for the most part, a lot of stuff that you learn in history is the same stuff you learned in the past. But the thing is, they always ask you to word it differently. And honestly, half the time, I don't even write it differently. History classes, mad vibes too. That's facts. Oh, also, I asked Bull this, and I think we can all agree that if you had to get rid of one genre of gaming, it's got to be shooter games. Like between RPG or shooter games, I think I would get rid of shooter games easily. Only good thing about math when I keep knockers. You see, I actually like my teacher for math was actually just like he was chill. We had a lot of snacks and everything. Shooter games. Oh man, PE is cool if you don't have a strict teacher. I'd say platformers. You get rid of platformers.
I get 2 ostriches.
Wait, why?
No cross.
Because that gets rid of like Crash Bandicoot.
Bluebill 2, you out there? Over.
Crash Bandicoot versus Resident Evil. I'm going Resident Evil and Uncharted 2. Well, of course. But I don't know. Getting rid of platformers over like shooter games. Wonder what my grades like so far. What were your grades like before?
Free. Jesus. Who's Haynes? Don't know. Comms not fucking working. Give me the pack.
It's evidence. Ain't nobody gonna believe this one.
Or racing. And racing. Yeah, racing.
Fuck is that, Cap?
See, because I think Dark is saying, you know what? As much as I want to get rid of shooter games, Exo Primal's coming out.
Haynes, goddammit, come in, over.
And yeah, you see, the main reason why I asked RPG or shooter games was because RDC did a back and forth, and one of their conversations was, if you had to get rid of RPG or shooter games, which one would you get rid of? And for some reason, they said shooter games because of Fortnite. Now, don't get me wrong, Fortnite had a good amount of currently has a good amount of the world under its hold. But you get rid of Dragon Quest. You get like all the Final Fantasies. All of the entire God of War series. Fair enough, that's fair. How is that fair? Like, if we're being real, Final Fantasy games have had holds on the entire world. Uncultured kids don't care. That is true. This is true. I mean, uncultured kids play Fortnite. Forgot God of War was roleplay? Yeah. Final Fantasy 16. That's coming out. Never mind. I'm keeping RPG. Now, the problem is, if you get rid of shooter games, never played Final Fantasy, to be honest. Trust me, it's an experience. It is. Each Final Fantasy is different. Yamil was born in the 2010s, and all he knows is Fortnite. This is also true. I wasn't. You think these mom credit cards selling gremlins care about a good story? Now, another thing to put is that, for what we know, many adults out there blame shooting games for a lot of stuff. They blame shooting games for basically everything. So honestly, if you get rid of shooter games, you're saving the wallets of millions. Because imagine how much money would be saved if Fortnite wasn't real.
I need you to mail this for me. You send it to this address. Now what's in the pack, not the backpack. Hey, what? Go.
Oh yeah, another thing is, what do we count GTA? Is GTA an RPG or a shooter game? Because people in the comments of this RDC video, people were counting GTA as RPG, and there was a big debate about that. What do you mean true SMH? You haven't experienced a lot of stuff. For some reason, you and Isaiah are the same when it comes to experiencing new stuff. For him, it's food. For you, It's like games and other things. Actually, that's true. Because you get rid of shooter games, Call of Duty, Halo. Without Halo or Call of Duty or Destiny, and Destiny to this day sells probably billions now.
Sounds delicious. Nice big juicy ass burger.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Now, oh god. Now, imagine if there was no fighting games. Every fighting game just vanishes. Bro, I don't even want to think of a universe where that's possible. Because without fighting games, we wouldn't have the Evo Moment 37, the Daigo parry on Justin Wong. We wouldn't that's still to this day one of the hypest moments in all of the FGC. I mean, hell, this was before the FGC was a thing. Scary Twitch stalker? What? Dark, there's no way.
Please post up spot family shirt past you. Department of Defense. You work for the government, does it?
MOS on PW3.
But it was very small.
Military defense.
Bro.
He kills people.
Jeez, no Tekken, no Street Fighter. That would also mean no Smash Brothers. Oh god. If there was a universe without Smash Brothers, without the Smash reveals, which for the most part, Smash reveals were the best thing to ever happen. Because that was the main reason for watching like the Game Awards or any Nintendo thing, was because of a Smash reveal.
What am I looking at? It's exactly what you think it is. Like being here before, 87, 97. Lately, the visits increasing in frequency.
If only Battle Royale was a genre. At this point, a Battle Royale should be considered a genre. These my grades so far. Okay, that's good. No, just keep it that way.
Well,
It is crazy. See, this is why I'm scared to be like a big YouTuber or anything.
right.
This is why I'm scared for that. Because I don't want this shit happening to me. Because I actually might just kill a person if this happens. Bro, but this person destroyed their entire... Like, dude, I hope this person, like, goes to jail.
People once quoted a saying,
What is the purpose of doing this?
I hit the floor and started crawling through hostile territory.
You don't want what? Getting swatted? I mean, of course. Bro. And the thing is, people who do that think it's funny. It's not funny. And especially because I'm black, I could die for that. Hold, what I miss? The video Dark posted is about this Twitch streamer who is a female having one of her stalker Twitch chatters literally destroy her car. And it's on camera. Well, anyone can die from that? Bro. But the thing is, I'm black. This is true. Anyone can die from it. And thankfully, I hope nobody's died from it so far.
Transformers around here? What the hell?
Yeah, that ain't happening to
You
you.
about silly hell. You know that? You about silly hell.
Because she's a fairly attractive woman. That's... Yes, I am glad I'm not a woman. And you know what's crazy? This can happen to every single female streamer. Honestly, this could happen to all of them. And it's sad because, like, Twitch for the most part is it's dead. Can we just agree that Twitch is dead currently? Because now it's just the genre of female streamers doing whatever the fuck they want, and also male streamers saying whatever the fuck they want. Like, gee, now you have some of the biggest streamers casually saying the N-word, not apologizing on Twitch. Like XQC and what's her name? Valkyrie? They say it once and it's okay. You still got a few really big streamers. One of the biggest streamers that I watch is Shofu and Daquan. Daquan pulled up and hear this. Daquan pulled up a streamer on Twitch, a random female streamer, literally tits out. She is not talking. She has some random gameplay. She's not even playing a game. So now, also she had a mask on, so you can't tell if she's talking. So it's just a girl who's sitting there, tits out, with a random gameplay. Can Valkyrie say it? No. I mean, do we accept her? See, here's the thing. If we allow one of these streamers to say the word, then all of them will eventually be like, well, I'm as big as this person, so I should be able to say it.
Got a medical going up out there.
Give us some medicine.
Because I joke about it, but honestly, that's probably what's gonna happen. Like, that's probably the reason why a lot of them could get away with it, because their fan base isn't gonna say shit. What am I gonna do about it? What can I do about it? I mean, honestly, you just have to, at that point, you just got to take it and move on.
God, my shitty.
Come on, bring your butt over here and watch the damn press. You look better confused than everybody else. Yeah, I'm
because something that I think it was Daquan who said this.
I never said
was he would actually press one of these streamers if they said the word, but you got to think of about how many simps are going to defend and fight for this girl? Put like literally risk their life for these people. And you know what? I was thinking it through my head, like, man, I would be basically getting jumped by like thousand people. Honestly, it's not even worth it. What do you mean Daquan would press them? He said on stream that he would press a white streamer, a big white streamer if they said the word in front of him.
Every fucking time.
She got some melanin on her, on here. I don't know, girl.
Welcome. I'm showing.
Okay, you know what? Let me look up Valkyrie.
Basically wrote the book on evolutionary biology.
I'm sorry. Can I just... Oh my god. Holy shit. That's alien technology. This is what you brought me here to see.
Well, yeah.
Can I say this? Can I get into this?
Dr. Brasher, would you like for me to put it in? Come on.
Please observe decontamination protocol.
So how they wrote you into this?
I wrote a letter to the president when I was 6. Told him how much I loved animals and that if NASA ever found a space animal, they should
He
call
says
me.
all the time. I don't
A couple
know.
years ago,
What,
I was
Daquan? I
for
mean,
a
he can
big
say it
letter on
because
hybrid strands.
he's black.
Computer cross-referenced the letter, and here we am.
Dr. Brasher, thanks for coming. I'm sure you have questions.
Oh,
Just
yeah?
2
How was he?
Okay.
Why do you call competitive?
It's a nickname. You know, the data suggests that it tracks its prey, exploits weakness,
Okay.
seems to enjoy it. Like a game.
That's not a predator, that's a sports hunter.
Sorry?
A predator kills its prey to survive. And what you're describing is more like a bass fisherman.
Rose Dickens wrote Predator School, right?
I don't remember.
Found his escape pod in Mexico. Still looking for the ship that came there. He's heavily sedated.
I never got that. You can say it if you're black rule. I mean,
I'm gonna guess your second
it's just the universal rule.
Our test results yielded something a little.
I mean, the question is, why would you say it if you're not black?
Is this a joke?
We ran the genome sequence 10 times. This specimen has
Human DNA.
Yeah. But we know about
Okay, can someone tell me, is Valkyrie a good streamer? Like, is she cool?
Possibly some form of recombinant technology.
I've never watched her content. Well,
It was the day where he got called playing some really explicit and awkward songs.
yeah, I have no clue about this
So I
person.
had to call everybody up and let me know.
I don't remember
that.
Maybe it's something I missed, but to be honest, I think if Halford was built up to
You don't remember?
you really can't be policing it because where is racist.
Yeah, it was a different song. What? But it was. It's not that.
She just plays a lot of games. Okay.
Before you lobotomize me, I'm about to ask you.
Yeah.
Hey guys, detect this. Living with
See,
HIV,
here's the thing.
I learned that I can stay undetectable with fewer medicines. That's why I switched to Banter.
And I don't think a lot of people like think about this when it comes down to it.
No other complete HIV pill
If
uses
you
fewer medicines to
allow
help keep you under
everyone
control.
to say a racist word,
Most HIV pills
and it's
contain 3 or
okay,
4 medicines.
then that means all the racist words are okay.
Research shows people who take HIV treatment as prescribed and get
Now, in the past, when we didn't have this,
don't take
you know,
Dovato if you're allergic
woke,
to its ingredients, or if you take Defatalide. Taking Dovato
woke
with
fucking
Defatalide
way
can
of
cause serious
thinking,
life-threatening side effects.
everybody was able to say words and not care.
Stop Dovato without talking to your doctor.
But now,
as your hepatitis B may worsen or become
look,
life-threatening. Serious or life-threatening
comedians
side
can't
effects
even
can
make
occur,
jokes.
including allergic reactions, lactic acid
You can't
buildup,
even say
and liver
gay.
problems. If you have a rash or other allergic reaction symptoms, stop Dovato and get medical help right away. Tell your doctor if you have kidney or liver problems.
What were some
or if
other
you
words
are,
that you
may
can't
be,
say?
or plan to be
Actually,
pregnant.
don't say
Dovato
them
may
because
harm your
YouTube might
Use
take
effective
us
birth
through
control
that.
while on Dovato. Do not
Actually,
breastfeed
they
while
might
taking Dovato.
do it
Most common
regardless
side
because
effects are
YouTube's a
headache,
fucking
nausea,
terrible
diarrhea,
app.
trouble sleeping, tiredness, and anxiety.
Detect this. I stay undetectable with fewer medicines. Ask your doctor about switching to Dovato.
Okay, so from what I see, an average stream by Valkyrie. This was one day ago. She has over 1,100,000 people a stream.
Miss Karen's over here messing with me with
Would be shaking in his grave, to be honest. I mean, bro, why would you use the same slur that's supposedly? Hold on. There's a video to help that, you know.
We need more money.
I don't mind. I'm currently opening a restaurant.
It's a facelift. It's not a.
It's a facelift and a gut.
When can I talk to the chef?
You are.
I go hard every day.
Your shirt says original birth.
Yeah, it's a pretty mistake. Collector's item.
Send it, because for real, I want to know. Ain't even joking. Look.
5x5. Destination. Dark weather day. Repeat 1. Met by military personnel. Over. Hey, Baxley. Question for you. Here we go. How do you circumcise a homeless man? Here it comes. Kick your mom in the chin. Fuck you! Shut the fuck up!
Hey, you shut the fuck up. Listen, man. Hold on. Y'all going too fucking much. I just want to know who this motherfucker is.
No, the TV said that mess.
All right, hold on.
It's the Looney Bus. Look at this motherfucker.
What is that?
I had a run-in with a space engine.
Oh. Classic story.
That's the winner right there.
You shut the fuck up!
I want to put a lid on it. So here I am, stuck in group 2. Secret of group 1 was stupider.
Would you shut the fuck up?
The goddamn space aliens, man.
Man, I want to put this stream on. I want to put the stream up, but yo, they saying so much stuff that can get you demonetized. Also, remember when YouTube videos allowed you to play random music and not care about like demonetization or taking down shit?
Just playing games.
Major. Your dad's for OB, sir. 1 second, it's on the grid. And next, it's Ghosting. We need something in the air. Hit me, Nora.
I feel like I'm missing something in the research. There's something I'm just not seeing.
When we used to vibe to Persona, that's a dream nowadays. I mean, here's the thing. You can still play Persona music because Persona music is non-copyright, thankfully. But there's nowadays there's so much music that is now copyrighted. I mean, non-copy. Well, yeah, there's so much music that's non-copyrighted that I think everyone just uses the same amount of music universally.
Hey, what's happening?
Proximity alert. Bogey's inbound. Range 200 miles. Lock it down.
Church wants me.
Please observe decontamination protocol. Chamber secure. Remove aerosols.
Be right back, bro. What's up, Sent me to a skit. Yeah, I did. Why, you may ask? Because I can. Welcome back, Lava. Welcome back.
Please observe decontamination protocol.
No. Let me get in there real quick. But Yamil.
Sit tight. There's been a breach.
Again.
Not right now.
Why would you even say it? Like the question. Wait, hold on. What do you mean by that?
Yes.
Yamil, what do you mean by that? Oh no! Don't tell me we need to put you on trial next.
Don't let him get away.
Not my space animal.
Wait, no, there's.
You Greenwood.
Yep. That's what I meant. It's too late, bro. It's too late.
Hey, shut up.
I didn't fucking see it.
Where's Isaiah?
That's the thing that killed my man.
Yeah, don't do that. We gotta get off this thing. We gotta move.
Well,
Oh wait, hold on.
It moves.
When we finish ours, message him.
Hey, Baxley.
You know what's crazy about using this format? I can see when you get. I can see deleted comments. This is great. Hold on, let me take a picture of this.
Baxley's mom can't take it. Everyone, on the floor, face down! Right down!
No. Yeah, so you know what? I might be using this way more often. Just in case y'all say some crazy stuff. Let me put this in where's chat clips? There we go.
Hey, Nebraska, you mind making a detour? For you, Greenwood? I'm a sniper. Just get me close, baby. You want to kill him? Why don't you just say so, baby? Hold on.
Oh yeah. All right, so when lava comes back, could somebody message Isaiah to see if he finished his tier list? I gotta do something.
Yo, what the fuck is that?
Okay, hello.
All right, so
Am I coming in good or am I fuzzy?
Yes, you're coming in. That's great. So today we have the returning special guest, Lava. Say hello. Yes.
Hello, everybody. I have no joke to add on to this. Just hello.
Okay. Great. Okay.
Okay.
Pull up this.
I hope you didn't accidentally get rid of it.
So you're telling me this one-size-fits-all network upgrade is the best you guys can do? Better than that. It's the only
thing that sucks is I can't really see the chat, at least with the setup I have. I could get my other thing, but then I have 3 screens in front of me, and I think it's overdoing it. So I shall jump back and forth between the chat and my tier list. So I think that's for the best.
So go ahead. Be unreasonable.
Now,
If you're driven by an adventurous heart, you're in luck. The thoughtfully redesigned 2023 Subaru.
Also, yes, we need some of Yamil's opinions on this because I already went on full length about some of his choices with his tier list.
He's not even a special guest at this point. Yeah.
Go where love takes you.
It was mostly just like fucking whatchamacallit, Isane, because that was hilarious, but still.
Spectrum Business Services are
essential
as
to our
waifu.
business.
Choose Spectrum Business for your
I mean, not much there, but like,
That's starting at
who did I just
$49.99 a
move?
month.
I don't know what I
Spectrum
just did.
Business
All right,
Connect phone
so
system with
I
video
know
conferencing for $19.99 a
the
month.
number
Get a free
one
mobile line
pick
for
that I
1 year.
have
No
on
nonsense. Just business.
my high tier is the one that everybody's
Well,
talking
you can show it. You have to. You didn't put it on the screen yet.
Yeah, I put it on the screen now. But I know Curio.
Yeah, you putting Curio at the top was stunning to me. Like, actually.
I mean, because when you really look at it, she can rejuvenate all your energy. She becomes hot.
That's how we know it's right for you.
And she's, for the most part, she's actually just a nice person.
Agreed. Also, if you're wondering why, Chad, if you're wondering why Mila Rose is at the top, that was a request from Custom.
Yes. You know what? Does anyone have their own personal request for the superb tier?
I can only imagine. I know for a fact that Bola's Mask or Giselle to me is superb, 100%. Also, Jesus Christ, the background.
You get used to it.
Can you put your mouth as close to the mic as you can, because it's probably going to help. No, honestly, this is the only way that we could get around this.
This is really the only way. You got Isane above average.
That's because I don't know. Yamil first off thinks that fucking Isane looks like a feminine man, which is weird.
Especially when she did. I just swallowed that mic.
Don't. I'm right here. It sounded like you just spit up a hairball like a goddamn cat.
Yes. I probably did. No.
Everything okay back there?
Okay. The last one we did was Nemu.
Okay. Nemu deserves to be.
I feel like putting in could be. I don't know. I feel like the bottom of better than most or the top of could be okay, I think is fine. For Nemu. I feel like could be okay, maybe too low for her. Hence why I think I put her in better than most. Yeah, at the bottom.
See, now I'm thinking about Rocky. See, I would put her in above average, but if we really look at the story of Bleach, she doesn't really do much ever.
I mean, that's true, but then again, Halabel did even less, and she's an above average, so I don't think there's a point
for good reason.
I know.
But you know what? Yeah, I think I'm gonna put her in better than those.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, I could probably put her in at the bottom of above average, if anything.
But
you put,
now,
let me see. Because mine is quite different from yours. I'll try and send mine. I don't know how I can do that, but I will try.
Wait, you got a child and could be okay?
He means Hiyori.
Above average Isane is crazy. How's that insane?
You shouldn't be.
Isane is not bad. I mean, when you really think about what she does in the story, even though it's minuscule, she's not a bad waifu.
He's just ignoring the plot because he doesn't like tomboys that much.
Isane?
That's his words, not mine.
What
do you mean? Isane is like the definition of submissive too. What do you mean? Wait. Hold on. Your literal compare. They're like practically the same on that front. Did you not see the pictures me and Bull sent in debates about Asane? What the fuck? Like, actually, what? Like, Nemu got it, but, like, denying that Asane don't got it is the wildest thing I've heard. Also, did you mute yourself so I can speak, Leg?
Yes, I did. Sorry, forgot to say stuff.
Wait, what? Wait, is Yamil supposed to know that? Did you read ahead? I'm confused. You know, it's fine. Oh, wait, I have static? I knew I had static.
Yes, you did. I didn't want to say anything.
I told you to tell me if I did, you dick. Hold on.
I was just gonna do the same thing and that's tell you like after the stream.
How about now? Is it still bad?
Yeah, it's still bad.
It's the stupid connect. How about now?
Yes.
That's a little bit better. Let me wait. Say a sentence.
Hello, Legacy. It's the stupid connection.
Okay. No. Say Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
That is unnecessary, and I'm not saying.
No. I need to hear it.
I know it's funny, but I was rewatching it on custom stream, and it sounded so bad. That's really annoying. Is there no other way?
What is your headset? What are you using?
I've got regular like headphones, but it's this connection going into my iPad that's making it ass. Because on my phone I sound fine, but I'm using this because this is the newer one. It's a pain in the ass. God damn it! Because I can't hear it. It sounds fine to me, but.
Okay, I would say if you need just a basic one that can.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
That can help.
What is this?
Try like investing in a Turtle Beach headset.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because I know those are at least decent when it comes to it.
Well, I'm sorry that the static is overbearing. I can't really do anything about that.
No, it's good. It adds to your character.
No, it doesn't. It sounds like ass when I rewatch the stream.
Maybe the port is dirty. Okay, clean yourself. Drop Asane down? I mean, Asane ain't even.
Has Yamil seen Isane's plot? Because I feel like he hasn't.
I mean, I can pull it up. I could.
Do you really want to risk that on YouTube, though?
Yes.
No, do not.
God, you want to keep reading. We need to find this thing.
I'd say Asane and Nemu's plot is about the same. Like, actually.
Sorry, that's not a predator.
Thank you. I said the same thing earlier. I was there when it escaped. It's looking for something. Equipment. Weapons.
I took its gear.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up like Brave Souls.
What do you mean just sent in general? My ass, Yamil. You did not.
I think I know what's going.
Hold on. I could find some. Give me a second. We haven't even continued the list. We're just like making amendments to what we had. But hold on.
I mean, I'm fine with talking about it.
Well, hold on. We got to end this debate now so we can move on. Because I think, in terms of plot, that they're about the same, to be honest, if not more in Isane's favor, but I could be wrong on that.
You finna come over here, bro?
Oh, hi, honey.
Whoa.
You're home. Yes.
You finna come over here?
Package.
Bring a napkin with you. Bring a napkin with you.
And then, let me get Nemu. And then we will end this debate.
What? So we ordered some video games.
No. The whole fucking reason I sent you a P.O. box was so I didn't put you in danger. God damn, we didn't find it.
You're scaring me.
Hold on. I need a second one for Nemu because I got 2 for fucking Isane. So,
Who are these people in my room?
I guess the email already sent some.
Good evening. The brushstrokes on this are really dynamic. It's a wonderful.
I'll just send one more in here since email already got here.
Oh God.
Oh, there's his unit. Hi. You seem like a reading.
Oh no! Don't touch me. No. Hang on. Back up. Your unit. What happened to Haynes and Dupre?
They're dead. The thing that killed them.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Are y'all ready to risk it all?
No, stop.
All right,
no.
No. This is okay because it's Brave Souls.
Wait, well, yeah, but also you're still gonna see things. It's not just gonna be Brave Souls.
No, I just have the images.
Well, I already put the images in general. So
dang. Okay, I'm not gonna do it then.
No, I'm coming with you.
Hold on, I swear, if you put the same images that I was about to, that'd be crazy.
They're probably about the same.
Actually, they're literally the same.
Yeah, plus like where we're gonna get our meds and stuff. Fine, stay here and watch TV. You know, if you try to split,
you know what? Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, put the template back up. We've ended the debate.
I mean, at the end of the day, they're the same.
Come on, buddy. Let's go.
It's just which one has been more important.
Seriously? It's not our fight.
Yeah, fuck. Hold on.
I mean, if you look at it, Nemu has somehow done less than Isane.
He's a security counter-sniper, Army Rangers. He supervised 23 close precision engagements across 5 continents and has 13 confirmed kills.
And also, which one of them would you actually want to hang out with?
For me, it'd be Isane only because Nemu's fine, but like she's kind of just a blank slate for most of the series. So, like, she gets better towards the end, but it's just like, I don't know.
What else? I didn't like your speech. Didn't really inspire me.
What about you, Leg?
See, the thing is, Nemu's boring.
Yeah, like Asada is not that far off, but in terms of purely personality, I'd give it more to
also. Dang
Asane.
it, oh, I was trying not to. Okay, fine. If we bring spoilers in this, Nemu has done more than Isane.
Yes.
But
no, yeah. In terms of like actual plot to the story, yeah, Nemu's done more, no question.
But to the plot, to the plot,
all right, when I was just fuck me in the face with it.
Isane.
Yeah.
Because at least she's fun.
Like I have nothing against Nemu. It's just like I prefer Isane more. That's really
her personality and stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, I may have caught Yamil in a, I guess what you'd call a Freudian slip. I put it in the chat clips.
Oh no.
No, it's nothing major, but it's hilarious. Just a quick peek chat clips on the side.
What? Wash your hands 500 times?
Spoilers don't count no more, but we don't want to spoil Yamil. I mean, it's already bad enough because we can't talk about One Piece or anything else.
We're not saying that Yamil's wrong for liking Nemu more. This is just for us what we think. You know?
Because we're talking about just superb waifus, right? Realistically, I would never put Bombietta this high because she could kill you.
That is the biggest cap I've ever heard, because you've on stream multiple times said you didn't care, but you know what? I'm gonna let you cook with that one.
No, because really, if we're just talking about like personalities,
yeah, Bombi, in terms of like personality, especially among the
her
Bambis,
personality realistically
sucks.
should be
It would be and could be okay, because it could be
okay.
Because it's either it's the question is not whether or not you're gonna do something, you're gonna have at it. It's more the question of, are you gonna get out of the room alive? Is why it would be okay, which is why she kind of sucks in that regard.
Even if lava and legs are inferior, bro.
That is crazy, but you know what?
So you like
it's fine.
So you like blank slates? Interesting.
He did also put Mashiro near the top.
Okay, who's next on this list?
Next, the other Nemu, FBI.
Is this a filler character?
This is the filler character. This is the one from the thing. What is it called? The Mod Soul filler.
Okay.
I haven't watched it in its entirety. She seems okay, but I'm just gonna put her in don't care for because I don't have that much.
I don't know who that is. So
okay. I don't know who this is. Who the hell?
It looks like a filler. Okay. Orihime.
How you feel about Orihime?
Orihime. Okay, if we really look at how Orihime treats Ichigo,
above
and
average,
also
bare minimum in that
and
regard.
also the first episode of the comeback of Bleach.
Mm-hmm.
She came in with foods. She was kind.
Yeah, like,
and
in
also
terms of,
she was ready to hold the door open for Ichigo. How fast did she move?
Pretty
also,
fast. That is such a random detail. What the hell?
She loves bread.
She does love bread.
Like, literally, whenever you look at her, she's eating bread.
She's also into those weird food combinations as well.
See, I feel like off rip, she deserves to be above average.
I would say so. Like, personality-wise, specifically in a waifu-like role, above average bare minimum. Like, it'd be a disservice to go any lower than that. Let's be honest. I feel like.
Honestly, I would actually put her in superb.
Like, actually, to be honest, I mean, I would say Orihime, like, specifically personality-wise, somewhat, not the same, but she is pretty much akin to Misaki in that regard. Like, they're somewhat similar. Like, I feel like wherever you put Misaki, you can make the case you could put Orihime, to be honest. Like,
I mean,
like at least that's what I would say. Like, for me, Misaki isn't above average, so I'm putting Orihime right next to her.
And you know what? Just for your mill, I'm gonna put Nemu right next to Isana.
He probably hates that, but
man, actually, I think I'm gonna put Orihime in superb.
Really? Okay.
Just because, like, what guy wouldn't want like her?
But that's what I'm thinking. Like, to be honest, I'm probably gonna bump up Misaki and Orihime just because I feel like I'm underrating them a lot in this role. Let's be honest.
Okay, so hold on. I gotta put tier like in the low above average. Shit. Like, if we're talking about how useful these characters are.
Well, yeah, that's one aspect.
But that's not the action. Okay, you know what? I'll at least put tier there. I'll put
yeah, I think that's okay. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, who is this another filler character?
I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, agreed. Is this a child?
I think this is the bounce thing. I don't know.
All right, FBI. Now, you.
Ruruka. I'm pretty high on Ruruka. I'm gonna be honest. Like mostly her personality, and also I really dig her design.
Hey, you know what? My wife just made some cabbage. You know, I ain't no
Oh,
cabbage.
in the middle of Superb, that's Misaki.
You know, I think she put some baby dinosaur.
Yeah, they used the
mother
but this shit good as hell.
So
yeah, they didn't use the
younger one. So
now
Hey, you say you what's
Ruruka.
up?
Like, I don't know. How do you feel?
I think she's better than most, but I don't know where to put her.
Hey, what happened, look good? What happened? Hey, here go my wife right here.
Like for me, like my better than most has Rangiku and Isane. I'm just gonna put her right next to those two.
Yeah.
Maybe above
She
Isane.
yeah.
Wait, hold on. Bull said superb, no question.
Yeah, for Masaki. At least I think he was talking about Masaki. He was
Oh yeah, that did ass wall was superb. I mean, she's a ride or die. She's a ride or die. Okay, if you're talking about her, then I will put your. Everybody gets one superb.
I'm just not sure. I thought he was talking about Masaki, but I might be mistaken. Oh, he was talking about Ruruka. Okay.
What's that on there? 39 or some shit? On your way?
Okay, we'll put her in superb just for you.
Okay.
Now, Misaki is a ride or die.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, let me turn this TV down.
Like in terms of personality for like a waifu, I don't think, at least in terms of like in like a relationship sort of thing, I don't think it gets much better than like Misaki or Orihime, right? Like in that regard.
Yeah.
For me, I'll put Ruruka at the bottom of above average. So I think that's fine.
I'm losing my mind.
I mean, that guy next to you, he's just my cousin. I don't know about that.
It's like he goes about people's. Okay. Who's next?
Next, but I just almost moved somebody out of here. I think this is the one. She was in Bleach Brave Souls. I don't really I don't know. I forgot her name. She's in a wrong car. I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Rukia.
This is actually Rukia.
Yes, this is Rukia.
You know where I'm from.
All right.
Okay.
You know, Ogden Paul. Nigga, Ogden Paul. Right down.
How are you feeling about Rukia?
Yeah,
that's a great question.
Oh yeah. No, I was born over there.
Is Rukia superb?
I was born over
like
there.
I don't know, like with Rukia, in terms of like.
Oh yeah.
Like with Rukia, it's just like I feel like, damn, I can't find the words for it. Like in terms of like, I wasn't really super high on her for a while. I just really digged her as like a character.
Yeah,
you know?
I went to the old park and they
and
kicked
also
me out of the
interacted
finger.
with Renji. I just like
I
liked
was
her
over the game
personality.
banging the finger. They kicked me out.
Yeah,
and
her charisma is definitely.
So I ended up down there in Parker. You know, the old Parker and the new Parker.
I think definitely above average.
I think she either deserves above average or super.
As soon as I get out the door.
It's one
there's
of
no
any
in
lower than that's a disservice, to be honest.
You know what?
Yeah, that was long.
I'm putting her in superb.
I think that's fine. To be honest, I can do the same because I feel weird having I feel like I like Orihime and Rukia for different reasons around the same. Probably more Rukia, but it feels weird having them in like different tiers. If anything, I'd have Orihime lower because like overall, I definitely say I like Rukia more than Orihime. So like,
see, this is making me think about Candace.
In what regard?
I want to put Candace higher.
I mean, you won't hear me complaining. She's in my superb, even though she, to be honest, shouldn't be.
Write it out with the trade-offs of trading, or
I want to put Candace above Tier Halle Berry.
I would be fine with that. Green-haired girl. You haven't met her.
You'll meet her in the future. That's a child?
That is also a child. Right in there.
That I don't know who that is.
I don't know who these is. I don't know who these is.
That looks like a child.
Okay, Senjumaru. How you feel about Senjumaru?
I don't feel anything. I'll be real. I don't care for her.
Yeah, to be honest, I can feel it. With me, like, I just really like her design more than
her
design. Personality's fine, I guess. We don't need to talk about story relevance because that'll take a whole hour discussion.
Yeah, and Yamil's that caught up. Yes.
Also that. But like I just really like her design. I'm gonna put her as like I'm putting her in could be okay. Only because I like her design.
You can't trust anybody here.
I don't know.
I'm just doing that because I like her design, but like she doesn't really deserve any higher.
She really is.
Okay, I forgot her name.
Yes.
Kaku's
I
sister.
remember.
What is her name? Shino, right? Shino, yeah.
Kaku's sister. It could be okay.
Her personality's pretty much the same as Hiyori's for the most part. So like, I feel like could be okay is fine.
Yeah.
I mean, what's there really to say? There's not much going on.
There's not really much. Oh, God.
Next, Soda no Shirayuki. This is Rukia Zanpakuto's hero. I do very much dig the design.
Yeah, the design of her is cool.
I'll put in could be okay. Next to fucking Katen Kyokatsu.
Yeah. What's her personality like? I forgot.
I guess very chill, like regal, elegant, sort of. That's kind of her shtick. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much all they.
Okay, hold on. I need to make
next.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, I was gonna say underneath. It would have to be underneath garbage because who is the who tier? No, you're renaming the who tier. Hold on. Wait, leg. You just.
Oh wait. Add a row below. I was gonna add a row and then name it. But
well, you already changed the name of the tier. It's gone.
No,
now.
It does. You are no longer who. You are blank.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not even saying. We don't need to have a discussion about this.
I mean, I'm not gonna go to that much effort, but she's going into garbage. So
I had to make a soy font tier. Now, realistically.
Mm-hmm.
Where would you actually put her?
Like, honestly, like, memes aside,
yes.
I'd have to put her in, like... Because the thing is, like, again, and I've said this before, like, if it wasn't for her personality, her design, honestly, is, like, pretty decent, like, pretty good, let's be honest, like, design-wise.
Yeah,
like, nothing crazy, but, like... God damn it. It's just like she pretty much hates like everybody just if they're not Yoruichi.
If you're not a woman, she hates all men.
Pretty much. Like I just hate that. It's just like she treats everyone like a dick. Like it's just like there's not really much to like there. Like
at all. No redeeming qualities, nothing.
It's a shame because, like I said, like if like I was like saying, I was sort of thinking this earlier on, like her design. It was like, okay, this is like a nice like thing here. Like, this could be something. But then as she proceeds to just get worse with time, it's just like, oh no. Like, just, oh God, no. So,
See, I was actually thinking about what I was gonna name this tier. I would have been very disrespectful if I put what I actually wanted to put.
I mean, we've already gone this far, so if you want to, you can go right ahead.
No, because I was gonna name it somebody in the chat who usually is here.
Casey, get inside.
I doubt you mean Isaiah, so
Calm down. Casey! I think this thing's been following us.
I don't know.
It was either gonna be an Isaiah or Ymil tier.
What? That's crazy.
But I didn't want to do it.
What did Ymil do? What did Ymil do?
Nothing. I was just gonna put his name there, but that would have been so disrespectful.
Oh no, yeah, no, definitely.
But it was just a tier for anybody who has disappointed me.
Okay, in that sense, I can understand it, but still, that is a wild stab at Isaiah and Ymil.
Well, because
like, why'd they have to catch a stray for
Isaiah? Because a few minutes ago, he was talking about donuts.
True.
And then Ymil, because
banished for that. He's like in exile for like a day or something. I don't even know.
I don't know. I know he did something. All right. Who is next?
This is Sun. This is the last one for the for Halabel's girls. To be honest, I always liked Sun the least.
You know, I'm the opposite. I actually like her.
Do you like her more than... I know Milrose is up there because of the fucking request. Of the three, between Apache, Milrose, and Sun, which one do you like the most? Genuine curiosity.
Actually, she's the same as Milrose for me. I like them both the same.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think. It's just like... I feel like... Because Apache and like...
Look. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. That's exactly why I didn't want to do it.
Oh, well, yeah.
But like
personally, I think
Milrose is probably the best.
Yeah. I'll put
she's a close second.
I'll put Sun. Like, I'm not gonna say she's like that much lower than Apache. It's just like, I don't know. I just never really digged her. So I'm just gonna put her right behind Apache. I think that's fine.
Mom, what are you doing?
Get them while they're still alive. Remember? How long before climate change renders this planet unlivable? 2 generations? 1?
That's why their visits are increasing. They're trying to snap up all of our base DNA before we're gone.
What did you themselves with it and then move that?
We're an endangered species, and they know it.
Thrive in a hothouse environment. Maybe they want to move into ours. And that death factor is bringing us a way to stop it.
Ymil's pretty high on Sun, from what I'm seeing here. Like, I don't dislike her. I just don't think she's like that like much compared to the rest of the people I have here.
No, that is not for you. My son's violating his privacy. Read that. You have to delete right now.
Man, I don't want to restrain you.
Really? Well, why don't you try?
Yeah, I saw that, and I still don't know how to feel about that, but I mean, It is what it is. I was about to give Leg a second. I think his mom is having issues you could probably hear in the background, so let them deal with that for a bit.
Is this your water?
Hey, Rory. I'm Will. How you doing, nigga? I understand you got a issue.
I just shouldn't let it. Like it was here. Huh?
Call tomorrow? Why not? You two never read my file, did you?
What makes you say that?
Yeah, we gotta find something to help you with that dry heaving.
Well, like, tell him.
I don't want to enjoy this.
Look, I don't know what they told you. Just wait, Christy, just wait. No.
You know what? You need more electrolytes. So you need more Gatorade. You need more Gatorade. Have something with ginger.
You got Rory. Shit, they roughed you up. There was myself back in the day. Yeah, you want to do this guy? Sorry, buddy, that was a dumb question. That was a dumb question.
And you're not getting enough rest. So you should be resting. Are you? You're awake.
Can I interest you in getting the fuck out of here?
I just don't know.
Stop, Gaylord. Hey, so you're gonna pack this. You're saying my son's headed towards the spaceship and so is
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, how's your mom? Is she okay?
No. Nothing we can do about it.
You have problems with like her throat, like dry throat or something?
Drink more. Dry heaving. Sadly, this is something that happens like consistently.
I hope she's okay.
Man, I had to give her my inhalers. Okay, who were we on?
We
were
right.
Mila Rose is. Yeah, I like her, so I'm gonna put her in. Honestly, I want to put her in above average, but realistically,
for me, I personally have her in could be okay next to Apache.
I put her at better than most.
Okay. Next, this is Soifon's Zampak Toast Spirit, Susan Mibachi. Don't care for her.
I really don't care. Yeah.
She's also tiny, so that doesn't help either.
Yeah.
Okay, Tatsuki. How do you feel about Tatsuki?
She's cool.
She's cool, but she never did anything. Her personality's fine. I think, like, bottom, maybe like the top of could be okay, I think is okay.
Yeah, I'll put her in could be okay. Because I remember she was decent in it. At
Yeah,
least.
she never got to do anything, and it's just like, eh. I always thought she should have gotten powers like everyone else. It seemed like that was where it was going, but then it never took off.
Yeah,
So.
she should have been a full brain, if anything.
Definitely. Next, this is Momo's Zanpakuto spirit. I also do not care for.
Yeah, looks mid.
I don't know who this is. Cool design, but I don't know who this is.
It looks like a Zanpakuto spirit.
I guess. I don't know. This is somebody from the manga. Who is this? I don't actually know.
This ain't Uryu's mother, right?
This is not Orihime. This is not Uryu's mother, because Katagiri we already did. So I have no idea who this is.
She looks like she's a part of his family.
Like, I actually have no idea who this is. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I'm gonna put it in blank.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Next, big one, Unohana. How do you feel about Unohana? Because there's a bag of worms to unpack.
There's a lot of bags of worms here. Dang. You see, one thing that we can say is that if you were to date somebody with Unohana's personality, she, even though it might not look like it, she does care.
Yeah, that's what I like a lot. Okay, I'm gonna get into a thing that people have debated for a while.
Go ahead.
Is like with Unohana, there's a lot of people, because once we got the reveal that she was the first Kenpachi Yachiru Unohana, and we saw a bit of her personality as said Yachiru Unohana, being this like bloodthirsty, battle-hungry menace, much like Kenpachi. A lot of people were on the fence about like whether or not, like, pretty much the Unohana we knew up to that point was kind of just like a facade, or like fake, or like things of that nature. And to me, like, the context of the situation about like how this, like, at least her having to train Kenpachi was a sort of like, I guess you could say a last ditch effort, and also because it was ordered by Shunsui, and she always has very high respect for the head captains, right? But like, I always saw it as, especially if, like, I mean, the thing is like, if she honestly did not care about like people, about like her job with healing folks, I feel like she honestly wouldn't have stuck around to do it, like if she, like, considering how she was as a Kenpachi, it doesn't really make sense for her to then go on to be a healer and like not really caring about it. Like, I don't know, like, I know Isane even said at one point, it was right after the first invasion, how she was very upset about not being able to save anybody on that battlefield, because Yamamoto said for the Squad 4 to like stay like out of sight, right? But Isane said that Unohana was the one who was hurting the most about not being able to save anybody, and like. I think that the Unohana we see for most of the story is still Unohana, because it's the same reasoning for Yamamoto. Yamamoto, way back in the olden days, with the start of the Soul Society, like, he was a menace. Yuha mentioned that just like how Yuha is now, the Yamamoto used to not really care about his subordinates. Like, at all, like, just like kind of like a means to an end sort of thing. Apparently, was how he was like back then. But like, we see that he's pretty much a completely different person in like the present day. He was very like strict, like in the Soul Society arc. But then once Ichigo interacted with the Soul Society, he mellowed out even more. So it's just like, I feel like it would be a disservice to say that the like the caring Unohana that we see for most of the series is like not real. Like it just doesn't really make sense to me. Like I always thought that when she had to go and train
She rubs me on the head.
Kenpachi,
And she makes
I
me
always
look
saw that
stupid
as her kind of just like
because she can't
drudging
sleep
up
at night
this
for some
like
reason.
past version of
Well,
herself
bless her.
that she like
glad I don't
thought
have
that
that
she had
affliction,
like
but I'll be
grew
laying
out
down
of,
and
I
I'll be
guess you would
gone, and she
say.
just rubbed me
Like
on the head on my bald
I
head,
don't think she
and I just
ever
don't go to
like
sleep.
like again, she didn't like change in the sense that she like completely like
That's good.
disregarded who she once was. But I
Nope,
feel
she'll
like
be
she was
up
trying to like change
looking
for the
at
better, I
TV,
feel
hanging
like.
on the phone,
You know what I
talking
mean?
to people,
Like that's what
and
I
I'll be
gathered
knocked out.
from it. And like,
She
you
rubbed
know,
my head,
desperate
and
times,
I
Kenpachi
just,
needed to get
I'll be
stronger.
gone.
And Shunfu said, yo, like, I know you like changed, but like we gotta get Kenpachi
Well,
stronger.
you know
You're the
what? I
only
get
one who can
one.
do it.
You know, you
So,
remember that old
you know, then she,
commercial, like
did what she did, and
Tootsie Pop
she,
commercial?
died in the process. But I still feel like that doesn't change who Unohana was, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
at least to me. So that's why
Maybe 3.
personally
I
I
don't
feel like
know,
I would put
but
her
I
in
know I
above
get about 3 of
average,
them in there.
honestly. Like, I don't think I could. Could you make the case for her being
She's sitting
superb?
here
I
laughing
don't
at me
know.
right now.
Like, I
She's
feel like
falling over the
given
counter.
everything I
She don't want
said
you to
with
know
her
she's doing that.
personality,
Yeah,
she's
she's falling
somewhat
over on the
similar.
counter right
Like,
now,
she's
laughing.
pretty much as close to being
Giggling and stuff.
personality-wise to someone like Misaki, but like not
Yeah,
really,
no.
just because obviously
But anyway,
Misaki
buddy, you
was,
guys have a
a
good one.
wife and a
Like I said, I
mother.
just want to touch bases. I don't even
Unohana's
remember
like
why I called you
very
earlier,
close
but
to being that without
just
actually being
talk to
that,
you.
being like the healer, right?
Well, baby,
It's
just
kind of in
relax.
her nature to be caring,
I was
right?
calling to check on you. That's all.
Like I'm gonna put her at
I
the
was just
top of
calling to check
above
on you.
average for me.
Mama just
See,
reminded me
now,
of why I called.
because of you,
Because she
I'm
asked
actually
earlier, she
putting
said, have you called
Unohana.
and checked on Greg?
I'm
I'm
putting
like, you know what?
Unohana
Let's
in
call
above
him. That's when I
average.
called you earlier.
The,
Now I
at the
remember.
highest of above average. I'm putting
So I just called and check on
Orihime's
you.
superb.
Okay, that's how I have it. So yeah, okay. At least that's how I feel. Like I just feel like
Okay, what y'all going to
like
Lake Tahoe
Unohana
or
as a
something? I
whole,
know
like she may
I
have
know
that
y'all
other
going
side to
somewhere.
her, but like the side that cares about people is
I
still very
already
much
knew.
like
I already
real.
knew.
Like let's be honest.
I knew you was going
Yeah.
somewhere.
Now, oh god, I'm
Okay.
just gonna
Child.
put this.
All right. Good deal, buddy. Good
Guy,
deal. Good deal.
her.
All right. Well, hey,
Also
listen.
child,
You guys have a
Yeah,
good
this is,
evening.
this is technically a child.
I'm watching the
And
Predator
another. This is
right now,
actually
like
the last
the
major one.
Predator.
We're pretty much almost done from here. Besides like
I've
the
been
use
kind of
at
Okay,
the end.
if we're being honest, we are done after this.
We are.
Anyway,
I mean, to be honest, the next
movie.
3 are going
You
in
guys
U,
have a
and
good
then
one.
Yuzu's
I'll
going
talk
in
to you later.
FBI. I'm just gonna do that right now.
I'm
I ain't
putting
See ya.
Gyoichi in superb.
Yep,
Off rip.
no question.
No question.
Okay.
I mean, what else needs to
Yeah.
be said?
Bye-bye.
Nothing. Honestly.
Like, okay, so are you gonna move Sun, or are you just gonna keep her there? Just curious, since it was a request. Not Sun, Miller Rose. Excuse me.
Melrose. I'll keep her.
Where would you put her? Request aside.
Request aside, at least like around above average, like top. At least.
Okay, that's fair.
Because honestly, her. Okay. Now here's gonna be another interesting one. I want you to put your top 5 female characters in Bleach. Remove everyone from Superb except for your top 5.
At the moment, there is only 5 in Superb.
Choose Spectrum Business.
Spectrum Business Services are essential to our business.
Choose Spectrum Business for your business.
Yeah, y'all already knew I was going to put
$49.99 a month.
Yeah, I mean, she was not there for so long. I was just like, there's no way it's going to stay
Get
that
a
way.
free mobile line for $1
Not with
no
you.
nonsense. Just business.
I cannot live without it.
Visit spectrum.com/business or call 866-524-1116 today.
When it comes
You
to
know,
vaping, the truth
a lot of my
lies.
top
So let's
5
make
is
it
already.
vaping is not safe for you.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs and dangerous things like metals into
All
your
right,
body.
this one's gonna be an interesting take.
Brain development through their mid-20s.
With appealing flavors,
Really?
and lots of
Okay. I mean, Kukaku is. I know Kukaku like rarely appears, but I don't really have any qualms of putting her that high. She had like I said, she's only around for like 10 chapters, but man, she makes it.
Each week, Spectrum News One.
But realistically, that's my top 5. Banter, Yoruichi,
The stories that matter.
Rukia, Kukaku, and Orihime. That's my top 5.
Journalists giving you an
For me,
impacting your community. The award-winning LA Times.
Let me move things around a little bit.
Weeknights at 7 on Spectrum News One. Available on the Spectrum News app, exclusively on Spectrum.
I was diagnosed at 65.
37. Earlier than most. Every 9 minutes, someone is diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
Okay, I think I have my top 5, I guess.
Visit AP.
At least right now, for what I currently have, I think this might be my top 5.
What is it?
Okay, so at least at the moment, my top 5, I have Yoruichi, I have Candace, I have Rukia, I have Ruruka, and then Orihime. The only other person Superb at the moment is Saki. She's at the butt end of Superb. And then above average, I don't have that many. I put a lot of the ones that have above average as I only have 4 people above average. Unohana, Halabel, Nell, and Kukaku in above average.
You know, realistically, I would actually put Milrose and I always forget.
You like them more than Halabel, or just about the same?
Just about the same. Like,
yeah, I can feel that.
Honestly, I feel the same for all of them, except for the other. I don't know. I just don't mess with her.
I feel it. Yeah. I think this is fine.
Yeah, what are you up to? You good?
It's fine.
Okay, I guess we're done then with that.
Yep.
So now I have sent the template for the Devil Fruit tier list in debate.
Okay, this one, I really wish I had like quiet environment.
Yeah, you need to get around to like getting a mic.
That's all we can do is hold up.
Shoulder out some of the noise if possible.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Like I said, if you just talk close to the mic,
hold up, wait a minute.
It stops it. Like, yeah, the noise is still there, but like if you're louder than the noise because you're that close to the mic, then
I ain't want nothing. I was just calling.
Okay, where'd you put it?
Debates.
Debates, guys.
So, like I said, just because this one, this is literally the most up-to-date Devil Fruit tier list, but it does not include any that are non-canon, unfortunately. It's only ones that have appeared in.
Oh, really? They're gonna get you back?
We can talk about the non-canon ones.
I mean, there's only so like for non-canon ones, the only ones you really need to talk about off the top of my head. So there's Uta's fruit.
The Luck fruit.
There's Giltasaur's fruit. Baccarat's fruit.
You know what? I'll be reverting back
There's the
to
one, the phasing dude from
I believe it was called the face fruit or something.
Yeah. There's the 2 people under Z. They're 2 fruits. And
now
then,
we also have to count. We also have to count.
Oh, and then Shiki and Shiki.
We have to count the video games as well.
There are some video game fruits. The issue, like, to be honest, what we can
now Adio's Devil Fruit. Adio's Devil Fruit. He has a billion berries.
You know what?
He has a billion berry down.
You can actually do. Okay, you can pull up the
here we are.
template. Let me pull up the wiki. There should be maybe an area where we can look at the non.
Here's the thing. I would pull up the wiki, but on the side, because of the recent searches, I cannot put them. Oh God! I just realized I'm looking at these pictures. Some of these are spoilers.
I mean, yeah, but Yamil's not gonna know any of them, though. Let's be honest.
As long, you know what, we can't say the name
Of the fruit.
Well, we can't say the name of the person.
Oh, I mean, I guess. I mean,
Okay,
how does
you know what?
Yamil feel about
I
it?
can't. Oh man, I'm gonna need to text you this. Is it devil fruit only? Well, it has the pictures of characters.
I mean, it was for sake of ease because we wouldn't be able to recognize the names or like pick. I mean, only some of them have.
All right, check Discord DMs.
Me or
yes, you.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, I mean that's the only one. That is. I mean, to be honest, I don't even feel like we know all of them for that. We know some of them, but.
And look at the other message.
No, I just saw. Yeah. I mean, we're just gonna put them near the same place as some other things. So, I mean, we can worry about that when we get there. So, yeah, I don't even know where is he on this.
At the bottom right.
I haven't pulled it up. I had it on my other iPad.
Is there a way to get rid of pictures?
No, but I mean, he's not going to get anything from seeing them. It's just like when we do talk about them, we may have to hold off until Yamil's not in the stream. We can just do that. That's fine.
Oh wait, you can drag them to the bottom.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. We're just gonna. I mean, this is for both of us. I don't know if I really want to make my own. We can just use your template. I think that's fine.
Yeah,
I could make my own. I don't really know if there's a need because, like, we're gonna be both talking about this, so I feel like we would put them in the same places, anyways. So,
you know what? We'll just roll with it.
We'll roll with it. Okay, so let us begin. You can pull up the thing once you're ready, at least on the screen. I mean.
Okay. So
we also got to keep out a few things for. It's really just with Luffy. That's kind of it. At least specifics. Yamil already knows about Gear 5. He just doesn't know the details of it. So
yeah, that's fine. Off rip Luffy.
Okay, so we said before we're gonna do the fruit itself, but also taking into account how it was used, because like if we just do like potential for fruits, a lot of them would be really high because there are a lot of fruits that have decent potential but are held back by the user. So I think just doing user and fruit together is fine.
Hidden potential in Devil Fruits is going to be very big, and Luffy is the #1 contender for that.
Yes,
because I mean the base abilities are you are rubber, you can stretch your body.
Yep.
That's the base abilities of the fruit. Now, off rip, how useful is this? You are more prone to being cut.
I mean, not necessarily prone. It's just the fact that while you gain basic immunity to blunt attacks, excluding hockey, you're still weak to cutting attacks.
Yeah. Also, you are immune to bullets that don't have hockey. I mean, if we're doing this in real life, hockey isn't going to be a thing. So you are immune to bullets.
Yeah,
that is pretty useful. You can never be shot.
Although I've always wondered, would Luffy be immune to a sniper bullet? Because those are more like sharpened. I know it's not like literally like being stabbed, but I always wondered if he would be immune to like a sniper bullet.
That's an interesting question.
Because he's only ever been hit by like flintlock like pistols and shit, right? So
for the most part, yeah.
Like if he were to get shot by like Van Auger, like what would happen? I'm genuinely curious.
I mean, the only character that we know of that was shot by Von Auger was ace.
Yeah.
And also, he did shoot those birds. By the way, Von Auger to this day still has the best observation hockey sniper.
Well, it's just a sniper. I mean, it is probably observation hockey, but just generically, he does still have the best sniper feat by distance. Usopp came pretty close, but
I mean, if we don't consider Film Red making Yasop and Usopp being able to see into a dimension, if that's not canon, then Von Auger still has the best sniper feats to this day.
So, yeah. So
Now,
where are we putting the gum fruit?
Off rip.
What is the highest tier on this template? Is it SS or like S?
S tier. I feel like off rip, Luffy's fruit just using the base abilities. Like for somebody, let's say if like either you or me got Luffy's fruit, what would you use it for day by day?
Day by day, I mean, for one, reaching things is not a problem. Technically speaking, it is faster travel because you'd be able to grab onto like the tops of buildings and just travel that way.
Gum rocket.
Yeah, like gum rock. Albeit, the thing is, I don't know if he can like stretch himself out to be like a glider for like easier landing, but like Mr. Fantastic or some shit. I feel like he could, but like it would be easier to travel generically.
Actually, you can also jump off of large.
Actually, yeah. The thing is, you would be immune to fall damage because, like,
but
your whole body's made of rubber.
If you don't master the fruit, like we saw when Luffy was a child, if you don't master the fruit,
it's basically useless.
You can actually hurt yourself, even if you can stretch. So. And I feel like the average person would probably not master the fruit.
True, but I mean, we do have to take into account. I mean, that is something to consider. But it is the thing, like, you'll get better with it over time.
Yes.
I feel like. I mean, that goes with all of these fruits. Like, it's not just Luffy. Every single one of these.
Oh, very true.
To.
Very true.
So,
but, like,
Luffy,
the base ability is being...
The base ability is very, like, hit or miss.
But...
like,
a base ability is the Gum Balloon as well.
That is true. I feel like the thing is with Luffy's fruit, his fruit, I wouldn't say it has a low basement, but it has a very, very high ceiling, Luffy's fruit.
I mean, Gears alone. Like, Gear second?
Yeah.
But the thing is, when you first use these abilities, you're shortening your lifespan.
That is true. And obviously, if we're talking about like IRL, then like, we don't have extended lifespans like the characters in One Piece do. So that would be a very big risk.
That would be a big risk, especially if you master it to the point of Gear 4th or higher.
Yeah. Also, I mean, again, I feel like saying IRL is consideration, but would you even be able to use Gear 4 if you don't have hockey? Like, because those two are kind of linked.
Technically, if you're able to use Gear 3rd, the Bone Balloon, and I feel like it should be right to use Muscle Balloon.
Like, I feel like if anything,
even though you don't have hockey, you're still
it would pretty
using
much, like,
air.
If we're saying the only thing being in, like, if we're talking about IRL use, if the only thing being carried over is just the Devil Fruit, I guess it would basically just be like a hockeyless Gear 4, which is still like stronger than most things IRL. Let's be honest. Even if there's no hockey on it, it is still the Muscle Balloon, which is very powerful. So.
As we saw in the anime, the added scene that they added, a Kong gun can destroy a mountain.
Yeah.
What's up, Mithril? This man here.
So where should we put Luffy's fruit? I feel like bare minimum, once we figure, because the thing is, with a lot of these tiers, we have to see where we're putting things, and then we'll see what fruits we kind of bundle together in
Okay,
terms of
I'm gonna
usefulness.
say as a base human fruit, I'm gonna put it C or D. Really?
C or D, really?
Because if we look at like base abilities for just some random person, they're not gonna master the fruit. Because a lot of people, don't train like that.
That's true, but like I feel like,
but if
I feel like we have to really take into account some of like not like what we could assume, but just the ceilings for the fruits that we have seen. Like Luffy's ceiling is very high.
Yeah, and the destructive capabilities of this fruit, depending on the user, can be high.
Yeah, that's why I feel like, I mean, if we're making that case, maybe put it at B for now. We can move it later.
But the thing is, your destructive capability can only be high if you are somewhat competent.
That is true, because like a lot of people have always questioned whether or not a lot of Luffy's like at least his like I guess like non-gear like third or fourth stuff, how strong they are just because of like the recoil of his fruit. But like a lot of that is still Luffy. Luffy himself is like incredibly strong. We saw this with a lot of the training he was doing in like Udon, for instance, where he literally didn't have access to his fruit powder. Like he's strong, baseline, and that's why his attacks are so strong as well. So it does correlate with how strong you are, to be fair. So
yeah, so let's say you Lava, if you got the fruit, would you be able to master it?
I feel like for the fact that I have like knowledge of all the fruit's capabilities, that I would want to get to that point, but I don't know if I'd be able to, though. That's the thing.
Would you have the commitment?
I feel like I would develop the commitment to, maybe not right away, but like considering at that point I have this like amazing superhuman power, and I have the knowledge of exactly what this power is capable of doing. I feel like that I would eventually try and get to that point, at least to a degree, like however strong I'd be able to get it, but like it would take time, you know? Like that's what it always is. It takes time.
Okay, because we have to look at the base abilities first. Now, the high potential, like if let's say you are a prodigy, a genius, you are able to master the devil fruit right then and there.
Dad, the pod sent me a message.
And you master it to current arc stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh shit! It's got a name.
The capabilities of the fruits are very high. Destructive capabilities are high. The things you can do, like if you were to master this fruit to awakening, definitely.
Yeah.
So I think at most,
I think B is fine. Just for now. We can move it if anything, but I think B, just as a starting place, is okay.
Buggy.
This fruit, for the most part, is purely defensive. Like, it's not bad, but like, okay. The thing is, you do have the ability of, like, sort of, I mean, it's not really limited. It's more so like, as long as your feet are on a flat surface, you are basically able to fly. Like, isn't Buggy able to fly if he's holding his own feet? Like, isn't that kind of like a hack that he did at some point?
Yeah.
Like, you basically get free flight.
Dude, if you really think about it, you could keep your feet at home and fly around.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't know how far he can be separated from his body parts, at least for him to be able to float. Like, I think originally there was like a range, but I'm not entirely sure like what the range is. We can always go to the wiki if anything.
Now, the thing is, the only reason Buggy has destructive capabilities is because of his Buggy Bomb.
Yeah,
which
and that doesn't take
that's not a
factor.
That's not a part of the fruit. So off rip, the fruit has no destructive capabilities.
None. There's no destructive capabilities that we know of so far for this fruit.
But there is a silver lining. You are immune to
cutting attacks of any kind.
Any sharp object. So
and the thing is like at least with like Luffy's fruit, just the fruit itself, not taking hockey into account, he's completely immune to blunt attacks, but he's still weak to like blades and sharp things. Buggy is the opposite, but the thing is, with the fruit's actual abilities, I mean, I guess you could say Luffy can just stretch out of the way, but Buggy, in that sense, he could just separate his body and get out of harm's way. That is another thing.
Like Buggy's fruit isn't really, unless Buggy shows off some new abilities that he has with the fruit. The fruit is trash. We really look at it.
Like, again, it's defensive, but it's very specific. Like, it's not like for instance, a fruit that is not, I wouldn't say really gives any offensive abilities, but is very defensive, is like Diamond Joe's. And I would put that way better in terms of defense over like Buggy's fruit.
And also, you're diamond. That also increases your strength off rip.
Well, true, like brute force, like what would be the word? Like ramming strength, yeah.
I think I'm gonna put this F tier because even though you have
the thing is, I feel like it has some uses though. There are some fruits that are completely useless. I feel like E is okay.
But the thing is, this is inferior to like the Gum Gum.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just keep it at E because I feel like there are some fruits that have way less uses than the Chop Chop fruit.
And like the Chop Chop fruit, you can't really defend yourself.
You have to put effort in to defend yourself. You have to actively separate your body parts and move out of harm's way, which is fine, but still, that's something you have to like train yourself to do. Like, to be honest, if Buggy, because like Buggy's fruit, it's not the same as a Logia, but in terms of its defensive capability, it has similar properties. I feel like if he were to train himself like how Logias train themselves, he could be pretty defensive with his fruit. Like the second he gets attacked, he separates his body in the exact spot where he was getting attacked. Like, there's potential there, but just from what we see, that's something you have to like work towards, probably, right? Like, at least that's what I'm thinking. I think E is fine.
I think a reason to keep it at E is, I mean, he's immune to knives.
There is a benefit. There are benefits.
And you can, like you said, you can technically fly.
Mm-hmm.
And you said, what the heck is wrong with him?
So you push it.
And technically, you can never cut yourself.
That is true. You wouldn't be able to cut yourself with anything.
So if you're like chopping onions or something, you can't cut yourself. So
why?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because
okay. Now next,
the Alvitas fruit. It's similar. Oh, the thing is with this one, so for one, you get very skinny. That's just like a side effect of the fruit. If you happen to be like up in pounds, you become skinnier. And the main effect of the fruit is that your entire body becomes like slippery. So things would just slide off of you. Right?
Yeah.
The thing is, like, that is definitely useful, but like that is for one purely defensive, and for two, at least in terms of the world of One Piece, that would probably get completely negged by hockey, I would assume. So, like, at least with like the slipperiness just being on her body, like I'm assuming the awakening for the fruit would probably make it so she can make things besides herself slippery. But like as it is, hockey would just completely negate the fruit's abilities. So, like,
there is a silver lining. Mm-hmm. She can actually like slip and slide on the ground.
That is true. I mean, well, at least from what we saw, she did have to be barefoot, right, to do that. So,
yeah.
Would you say it's better than the Chop fruit? I can't say it's worse.
I mean, off rip, you have more mobility.
Yeah, I feel like
And
it's either
plus,
at the same level.
technically, someone can't actually punch you
That is
because they could
true.
just slip off of you.
Yeah.
Bullets can slip off of you.
Yeah. It's just like it's purely defensive. So.
And also, you can make yourself skinny whenever. I have to put this above.
I think just D. I think that's fine.
So like imagine giving this to who's a Nikado Avocado, that guy. Without that he eats and it would just slip off, and you'd be able to slip and slide on the earth. That'd be crazy. Hey, Mom.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
What? See, that's just crazy.
What happened?
Just interesting. Oh, actually,
okay, next, the bomb fruit.
Now
the thing is, okay, so the problem with this fruit, again, it's another one where its ceiling might be decent, but purely going off of how the fruit works baseline, you can only make your body or things that come from your body explode.
Wait, there is a silver. There's actually a couple silver linings for this devil fruit.
Okay.
First off, like you said, anything from the user is a bomb.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you could technically pluck your hair off, set it down, boom.
True, but I mean, obviously, you can't really throw your hair. That'd be more of a planted thing.
And sadly, as we've seen, boogers can also become bombs.
Yeah, because obviously, in terms of projectiles, it really is the only thing that projectile-y could be. I guess
as we have seen, as well, effective than a freaking booger. You can breathe into the barrels of a gun and shoot explosive bullets that are invisible. Now that's very useful. Imagine somebody in the Navy has that. You could blow into a cannon and shoot an invisible cannon shot.
Wait, what do you mean invisible? Like,
well, in the anime, we saw Mr. Five do this, and nobody was able to see the actual bullet. But once the air hit a surface, it exploded.
Oh, I see. He's able to turn his breath into a bomb. Okay.
Yeah. So, as you said, everything from the user can be a bomb.
Okay, so I had to pull up the page because I needed to make sure I understood how this fruit fully worked. So, okay. I mean, I can see that, but...
And also, a simple punch can turn into a bomb.
That is true. The issue with Mr. Fi was obviously he was not a very strong fighter, like, up close and personal wise. Like, he wasn't really a strong person. If you were to give, let's say, Luffy the bomb fruit, he would be able to make way better use of it, beyond the fact that he's more creative. But it's because he's actually strong.
Imagine the actual shit he would be able to do.
I mean, bro, imagine a Gatling. It would literally be like a bomb Gatling, pretty much. Like
actually, so if he used his bomb breath on his knuckles,
we'll be there.
Would that increase the amount of explosions?
I don't think so, because the breath wouldn't stay there. The reason he was able to do it with, I think he used it in his, because he blew into the chambers of his revolver. So when it was loaded into the gun, the breath was still like there. And when he fired it, it like shot forward, I guess. Like, it wouldn't really work that way. Like, you can't really layer it.
Now,
I mean, unless you use like a spit or something, but that'd be kind of disgusting.
Now, the base abilities of this fruit, there are problems, because it would be harder it would be harder to do regular things with this fruit.
I mean,
think about going to the bathroom.
Well, I mean, I don't think.
bomb.
Well, I think, but that's on his command. I think.
See,
I don't
I'm
think.
thinking about this. If it's a user that hasn't mastered it, like looking at it from a person who has mastered it, would you be able to turn off the devil fruit power?
That is true, but I mean, if we talk about that with every single fruit, all of them are going to have that problem. So,
see, but with some of them, they can still work.
I mean, would they? There's only a few I can think of that would have like no issues whether or not they were working properly or not. Like if you were just unmastered, like I guess Robin's fruit would be one that would be okay. Maybe like Bonclay's fruit.
Actually, now that I think about it, you have to be able to. But this is, see, I'm thinking about it like.
I know you're thinking about like the growth of like getting the fruit and training it up, but like every fruit's gonna have that problem. And I feel like if you rate fruits about how poorly shit can go wrong, then a lot of them would be very low.
And
like,
I see Dofi's fruit is coming up, so.
Like Dofi's fruit would be like if we're talking about like a learning curve for somebody who doesn't understand it, you could really mess things up with Dofi's fruit by accident. You have these pretty much near invisible strings, at least when you're using a single string, that could cut through anything. Do you imagine how many like messed up things you can do if you're not careful with that fruit? Like a lot of these fruits have that problem. Like it's something to consider, but I don't think something we should really judge.
Especially with the bomb fruit, because you would, if you don't have control, you can blow up like a skyscraper or something. If you're not careful.
Like I get that. I get talking about this. It's just like I don't know. I feel like that's something to consider, but I feel like something we shouldn't judge too much on, only because like 99% of the fruits on this list have that issue when it comes to like a learning curve.
Man, I wish Oda killed off this character so we could get somebody with the bomb fruit who actually knows what they're doing.
Yeah, I can feel it. So where?
I mean, don't get me wrong. He's still a decent user, because thinking of using his breath as bullets is definitely crazy.
It
because
is,
that means you
but
never
obviously you really
carry
have to work. You have to think very outside the box. It's very limited. So
yeah, and I mean, in practical use, what would you use this bomb for?
You can't really do besides like I don't know, demolition. There's not really much you can do with that in terms of IRL.
Yeah, you would have to be a construction worker.
So like, there's not really much here. I feel like D maybe for this fruit. Would that be fair?
Yeah.
I think D. It's just because of how limited it is. Like, it's not like, for instance, even though in terms of like IRL use, it wouldn't be that much better, but a way better power in the same realm would be like Yoshikage Kira, because he can turn anything into a bomb. It's not he is a bomb; he can make other things bombs, and that's just way better. So,
all right, now
next, the kilo fruit. Very limited. The one upside to this fruit, at least when it comes to IRL stuff, you do, for whatever reason, get the ability of like free floating. Just because the activation of the fruit, you basically become like weightless, right? Or at least you can make yourself weightless, because you can make yourself.
Yeah.
Because like, isn't it how it works? You're able to make yourself basically like 0 kilos. So you're able to float.
That's how she was doing it.
And I'm assuming that's also how the one person under Doflamingo, I forgot his name, with the ton suit, he does the same thing. He can float up super high.
I believe his was a better version.
Well, yeah, it's literally better because his metric is higher. So, but anyway, the point is you do get floating for free, but the actual ability, you just become heavy. That's it.
But because of how heavy the other fruit was compared to hers, like she can only go a certain amount above.
Well, it's just the thing, like if you're comparing them directly by number, 1,000 kilos is always going to be less than 1,000 tons. That's the thing.
Of course.
So it's automatically always less. Because if the fruit does have a cap, even if it's the same number, the ton fruit should be higher.
And another thing,
Frito-Lay.
when would you use this? I mean, you could use this for like getting to point A to point B.
Yeah, you can use this for travel, but that's it's sort of like it's not the best one for travel. Like NL's fruit, Kizaru's fruit, and a few others are way better for travel than this fruit. So, right. I'd say this one's also probably D as well. Maybe even E.
I think I'm gonna put this E because there's an upgraded version of this fruit, and we know about it.
Yeah.
Robin, okay.
Robin, this fruit is very useful.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna put Robin's fruit in S.
You didn't actually grab her. To be honest,
I'm putting her
it is
fruit in
just
S.
such a handy, useful fruit to have, both for fighting and just for general use. It is very nice to have.
When you like the base abilities for the fruit, being able to create hands wherever is so useful.
In under 2 minutes.
You can make them on yourself. You can make them on any surface within like your line of sight, pretty much.
It is. Yeah, and if there's a certain place that you can't grab, like either at a grocery store or you're trying to get cookies from the cookie jar, you could literally get a hand, grab it, give it to you. Also, when you master the fruit, you can create another version of yourself.
And you can make more limbs, and you can make bigger versions of said limbs. Like, there's just a lot of use for it. I mean, Luffy's fruit can do the same thing, but I feel like with him, like, I always wonder, like, with his fruit, like, he is able to stretch his like limbs and keep them there, but he wasn't able to do that originally. Right? Like when he originally used his fruit, when he shot his hand forward with, let's say, like a gum pistol, it would rocket back towards him, right? Like you have to train to the point that you can just free stretch, right? That's my assumption. But Robin, you can just make limbs wherever. So like at least in terms of the learning curve, Robin's fruit is easier for like IRL use than Luffy's, I would say.
And also,
again, it's still just a very good fruit.
And also, you would be a pretty good superhero. Because imagine if a skyscraper is falling, you could create giant hands to keep the skyscraper up.
True. I mean, you have to make a. I mean, debris is always going to be an issue, but that would be something you'd be able to like handle very easily.
So I feel like off rip, like base abilities, and once you master it, Robin's fruit is up there.
Definitely.
Just from
every mile in the Hyundai Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6. Lease an Ioniq 5
like no question there.
I'm just making sure that's the
Okay, next the wax fruit. This fruit is okay. It's not the worst, but it's like I think C is okay. You get free content. That's one thing. But the thing is, they are only made of wax.
I will also say this because of Luffy. This fruit has potential to be very useful in the future. This fruit was able to
when I found out I was pregnant,
have some type of resistance or somewhat stop.
Who could help me with my birthing plan.
Poison.
Maternity suites.
Yeah. And like
some type of acid. You know.
Yeah. And like it did seem very like I'd have to rewatch because it's been a while. But it did seem like this fruit, at least the wax created from the fruit, is able to handle a lot of punishment. Like the wax does not break too terribly easily. Like from what we've seen, right? Like it's pretty durable. Even though it's just wax, it is very durable for some reason.
And also, the wax did not get destroyed after Luffy punched Magellan.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like Luffy is a very strong person at that time and Impel Down, and it was able to handle like the recoil of Luffy punching and kicking. So, like, at least for a time, like I feel like it's decent. Like I think right in the middle's okay. Like it has some stuff.
Wapple.
Now the eating fruit. The thing is, this fruit has a gigantic downside. Excuse me. You become basically like infinitely hungry. Like you can never satisfy yourself when you eat this fruit.
I feel like that's an F.
Like it has some useful abilities, but being hungry all the time would be way too annoying. Like it's just not. Like honestly, it's just not worth it. Like, like he was able to create like his Wapol medal from like fusing things he ate together. But I feel like there's other fruits that can sort of do that without like the need of making yourself eternally hungry. So
I don't know if you remember the filler fruit. It was a furnace-like devil fruit.
Yeah, there's a couple. There's a couple.
The user's
that are, like,
name was
furnace.
like Bucky or Billy or something.
Yeah, I remember that. There's a lot of like furnace fruits. Like they could do similar things.
Okay, Mr.
Bon Clay. Basically, free disguise, but you need to have touched the person in order to do so.
I think that's
this is one of the most
it is, unfortunately. Our boy is the GOAT, but it's just like the fruit itself is just not really anything special, unfortunately. Mr. One, your body is a blade. So
I have to put this above Luffy's fruit because base abilities.
Never before been
true, but also, I mean, like it is good. But I mean, all you could do is really cut it. So
you know what? I think I'm gonna put Luffy's fruit A.
I think it deserves an A, just because it's more flexible. Like you can do more things with Luffy's fruit. I feel like the more things you can do with the fruit, the higher it should be.
Once
those glass doors close,
Like
clear hardened.
Like with Mr. One, it's just like again, it is a nice offensive fruit. You get, your body becomes blades. You can make swords. You can make drills, which is also a very unique.
You can also create skates as well.
Yeah, like you can do a lot of things offensively in the realm of like stabbing and slashing, but that's kind of it. Like it has its limits.
It does, and anything stronger than
steel, you can't do anything against.
Seriously.
Because we saw with Zoro, if the person in question is able to cut or destroy steel, your fruit is useless. So, like, I think B is fine. Like, I think middle of the ground or, like, near middle of the ground is fine.
Did she have a spike fruit?
I need to look up the fruit just to make sure.
Miss
Double Finger.
Because I know she had some, like, spike devil fruit.
I need to look up exactly what it does, just to make sure. Okay.
See? Oh wow, they're adding these Marines too. Is that
they added everybody. That is true.
Oh my god.
Okay. The Toge Nomi, apparently that's what it's called in Japanese, is a paramecia type devil fruit that allows the user to grow spikes on any part of their body and turn any body part entirely into a spike.
I mean,
I feel like it's similar to Mr. One's fruit in that regard, but it's like you can only do spikes. That's literally it.
I think I'm gonna put E.
I feel like offensively it's better than the fruits around there. I feel like maybe D. You can make the case for C, but I think D is just like maybe like the top of D. Or like second to last in D.
What would you use this for?
The thing is, it's only offensive, and like I don't know if we ever see how like durable. I mean, it's able to like go through like stone walls very easily. So
yeah,
but like we don't know how durable the spikes are. At least I don't think we ever see how durable the spikes are. So
I mean, if anything, her devil fruit is probably not as durable as Mr.
I can look up. I can see some of the weaknesses of it. Let me see.
Yeah.
The server's called.
No.
You can get the spikes tangled in spots.
Well, because some of the spikes are her hair.
Yeah, but also because you can. Let me just make sure. Because you can.
As you wish.
I thought those ones she can make them like spin. I'm not sure. Maybe just thinking of Mr. One. But yeah. It's just like it's okay. Like
nothing crazy. It's okay. Is this Hana?
This is Hana. So she has the damn, I don't even remember what the fruit's called. Hold on.
I know what it is. It's some type of handcuff devil fruit, right?
It's sort of like that. It's a weird fruit. What? No, this is not it. Hold on. Oh no, it's Hina, not Hana. I'm stupid.
Hina.
You said Hana. Fucking.
Of course I said.
Okay, hold on. Let me just real quick. Where's her devil fruit? It is right here. The Ori no Mi. It is the cage or the bind fruit. It's a paramecia type that allows the user to bind their foes in iron shackles created by the user's body. So the thing is, from what we see, the way the fruit seems to work, you can't, like, at least from what we have seen, it doesn't seem like you're able to use these bars for anything besides caging and restricting. Like, it's not like, for instance, a, like, iron bar version of, like, the Hana no. Like, it's literally, you can only use this to restrain folks. Like, either by passing through the bars or passing through her own body. Like, it's
either you can, once they pass a part of your body, they are restricted.
Yes, or through the bars.
You can create long bars, but it's only a straight line.
I like to keep it toned
From
down.
what we have seen, I mean, she's able to, at least it seemed like she was able to turn them into, like, sort of like a circle. But, like, again, it's very, very restrictive from what we've seen. Like, maybe there's more to it. We haven't seen that much of Hina, but just from what we've seen, it has some uses, but very limited. There's other fruits that can do...
If you're a cop, you need this devil fruit.
Yeah, I would say so. But
if you're not a cop, then there's no point in getting it.
Honestly. And, like, the thing is, you have to, at least, I mean, you can either get up close or, like you said, like with her sleeve cage, she can do it from afar. But again, there's other fruits that are able to restrict people, like Aokiji's fruit, but has way more uses beyond just restricting someone's movements, right? So I think putting it at, like, E is fine. Like, it has uses, but it's so limited, I don't think it can get much higher.
Spring.
Bellamy spring fruit. Decent mobility, decent offense. I think C is okay.
Also, we know the base abilities, because the first time we see Bellamy, that is basically the base abilities.
Yeah, you can turn any part of your body into a spring.
And also, you can gain a lot of speed.
Yeah, by bouncing around. You would have to train, to be fair. You would have to, like, train yourself to be going at that speed. Like, because you have to ricochet off of other things and keep the momentum. So, like, it is still good, though. Like, I think C is fine. Like, it has its uses. Not like the best in that regard, but, like, it's good. The string fruit. This fruit is so broken, like, it could do everything. Offense, defense, healing, like, bro. Like, to be honest, I honestly think it could be an S. Like, honestly. Like, it has offensive abilities, it has defensive capabilities, and it can help you heal as well, limitedly. But you can even heal yourself. Like, it's just broken. Like, can you really say anything less than that?
It might deserve an S. You
like,
can
honestly,
control an entire continent.
Yeah, like, at least the range on where his strings can go is, like, absolutely absurd. He can use his parasite string across the length of an entire, like, island country. Like,
what would the base abilities of this group
for your family, like a Traeger wood pellet?
I mean, base abilities, you can, I mean, for one, you're able to create and produce string. So, I mean, anything you can use string for, you got that at your fingertips. You can cut people. You can defend yourself with strings very easily.
You can fly.
You can fly by, what do you call it, stitching yourself to like a cloud. So, and just like to build, I mean, basically you could become Spider-Man, right? Like you don't have to do what Dofi does. What Dofi does is very creative by attaching himself to clouds, but you can just use like buildings and shit to like travel and stuff, right? So
Yeah.
998-9222
Also, you
Spectrum Business Connect.
control many people at once.
Yep, with the parasite string.
Innovative communication tools and mobile service.
And Awakening, we know what the Awakening
from
for this
online
is.
sales to live.
Yes, you get more string, even more defense because you can make just giant walls of string that could just completely neg attacks. So even just baselining as a spider net as well.
Oh yeah, also you can create fire strings.
Yeah, I still don't get how he does that, but yes, you basically get like a fire whip essentially.
There's a certain way you can't, like there was a scientific way you can make this. Okay, I need to get my bomb something. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem.
For the new semester, we'll help you complete classes needed for transfer to a university, prepare for a rewarding career, or upgrade your job skills. As the top community college in the nation and recognized as a military-friendly school, Santiago Canyon College offers you plenty of support from student programs and services. Enroll now. What happens here matters.
I don't have friends. I got family.
To dodging bullets.
Let's go.
Is there a family waiting for you?
No, we got that. You don't think about going.
There's nowhere I'd rather be.
What? You scared the shit out of me. Jesus Christ. Let's put that thing down. Your arm is bleeding. Oh, what are you doing here? I was with the South Bend delegation. What the fuck are you doing here? I thought you were working with the Treasury. Yeah, I am. Believe it or not, I came in through the front door. Right. I saw my life flash in front of me. Look at her. It's shaking. Jesus Christ. It's good to see you, buddy. You got a funny way of showing it. Is the president okay? He's alive for now. They got him. Joe, yeah, that's for sure. Well, we'll make it. We gotta keep moving. You got a plan, Mike? Yeah, it hasn't worked out so far.
Can Mike, you always were how it is. You never change.
Hey, Dave. Please get me right. Wait. I can't think straight. You okay? No. For real. This gang guy, he's crazy. How do you know his name? We're out of time.
Okay. I'm back.
Okay. Welcome back. I'm probably have to go in a little bit, but we can go for a little bit longer.
We can do one more.
Okay,
I
that's
was
fine.
in the stream.
Okay, so the Nomi, the slow fruit. Okay, this is one of the biggest ones where its ceiling is unequivocally OP. Like, let's be honest. Like, it just is. Like,
this is true.
You're able to. I was looking this one up because there's always like little like, I guess you'd say hidden in the detail sort of like things that I forget about some of these fruits, so I just had to look it up on the side. So he's able to fire the Noro beam at people, and it slows them down for about 30 seconds.
There's probably a way to increase that number.
Probably. It's obviously, I very much doubt Foxy ever trained with this fruit like any other devil fruit user had trained with their fruits.
Yeah, but there is the big weakness of a mirror.
Yes. That is the main weakness, is that the user, like, it's weird. It's one of the only fruits where the user's not immune to the effects of the fruit. Like, at least in a sense. Like, all the Logia ones are pretty much immune to their, like, element. All the ones that could produce substances, to our knowledge, can't really get hurt by them, per se. But, like, he is still affected by his,
you know what? Probably with mastery, you can have an immunity.
Perhaps, but I feel like if it wasn't their baseline, I don't know if you can really train towards it. But maybe, who knows?
Just because of the other devil fruit users on this.
Maybe.
Like, for instance, Doflamingo, ain't no way.
Yeah, like, this fruit is just like, it has so much potential. But, like, I feel like just from what we see, like, it is good. But if you're up against, at least when it comes to, like, Foxy, if you're up against anybody even remotely fast, you may not even have the time to get the beam off. In the hands of somebody stronger, but more specifically, in the hands of somebody, like, imagine, instead of having the leopard fruit, imagine if Robalucci had this fruit. Do you realize how broken this fruit would be?
And especially with Rokushiki?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because, like again, one thing of the fruit, which is a cool thing that the fruit does, is when the person or the object is frozen, any, like, attacks or hits that the person takes while they're slowed down is all released at once when the timer goes out. So all the force is released all in the same, like, go. So the attacks become more damaging because there's way more kinetic, like, force behind it. So imagine Robalucci uses, like, Soru. He goes up to somebody, he slows them, and then he just, like, like Rokuo guns, like, over and over and over again in, like, the span of, like, 30 seconds. Like, they would just die the second that they stop slowing down. Like, there's nothing you can do at that point. Like, actually. Because the thing is, okay, this is something we always have to talk about, but I do wonder, because we have seen with, like, the Sick fruit with Law, you are able to negate devil fruit abilities that, like, affect a person's body if your hockey is strong enough. I do wonder if the slow beam could become negated if your hockey is strong enough. Like, could Foxy slow beam Kaido or Big Mom or Whitebeard? I don't really know.
I would say yes, but at the same time, Law did confirm that if you have hockey on that level, he can't move them.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're up against someone lower, like again, at least what we see is, like, Law's hockey is, or at least, not that his hockey is low enough, but it's the opposite. If your hockey is at a high enough ceiling, you're able to completely negate devil fruit abilities. It probably not all of them. It probably depends how strong the ability is. I'm not really sure if there's a way to really like rank that. Like for instance, how strong is the OP's like teleportation ability in comparison to the 6/6 fruit's ability, right? Like how close are they? And then to that, how far are they then from like the slow beam? Like are they on the same level, or does it depend on how strong the person is? Like I'm not really sure, but what we do know is that Kaido and Big Mom, their hockey was strong enough that Law could not move them with his fruit. And Law's hockey was strong enough that he could negate the 6/6 fruit. So, to be honest, the slow fruit might be a lot less useful if you're fighting hockey users, but we just don't know. Like, it's still useful though, but it may be less useful depending on how much it's affected by hockey.
Yeah, because basically in regular use, I could see it being good because
I mean, you can never spill things. You'd be able to slow whatever you fall. I mean, you have to be fast enough to catch it with the beam, but if you could do that much, then you don't have to worry about spilling things ever again.
Yeah. You can also stop somebody from attacking you.
That as well.
If you know they're attacking you.
Yes, obviously, from what we see, you do have to at least prepare a little bit. You have to put up your hand and fire the beam. So you have to at least be quick enough to do that.
You know what? That does make me question. Do you really have to do that every single time?
From what we see, at least with Foxy, he is only able to fire the slow beam from his hands. But for all we know, if you train enough, perhaps you can use it from other areas of the body. I mean, I would assume the awakening for the fruit, you would probably be able to make a field of like the slow beam instead of having to fire it in a specific direction. That would be my assumption. Like basically how trying to think of a good example. Like, I guess like how like Buggy in like a certain field is able to like float around and use his fruit. Maybe in that sense, you can make a field where everything within this field is slowed down for a certain amount of time. That'd be my assumption. But like, there's a very possibly high ceiling for this fruit.
Yeah.
Like,
plus,
honestly,
the only ability we know from it is the slow beam.
Yeah.
Correct.
That is the only ability we know.
Any other like capabilities? So what if there was like a slow rifle, which is like a long range slow beam that moves faster? That could be something.
Like for instance, like that is like an interesting idea. Like, are there other uses for it? Like, could you make a very fast one, like something where it's long range, but it could like it still slow things down, but for a shorter period of time. Like it can travel a longer distance in order to slow things down from a distance, just for not as like much time. Like for instance, a good example is like, I mean, we have seen Foxy. He is able to slow down cannonballs, but that's when they were already like very near like their intended targets. Like if he's able to fire them from a distance and slow them down before they get anywhere near like a ship, right? Like I wonder if like he'd be able to do that at the cost of like they wouldn't be slowed down for as long if he makes the beams faster. Like again, it's just like all these things you gotta like think like the possibilities are really just endless. Not endless, but there's a lot of possibilities for where the fruit can actually go. You know?
Yeah. Also, before I end, I think I want to put Mr. 5 at C.
I mean, yeah, I would say it's a similar thing to Foxy's, where in the hands of a more capable fighter, it could be better. Not the best. There are still better options, but it could be a lot better in better hands.
Less static.
Right. I just feel like that fruit has. I think fruits with a lot of potential deserve to be in C.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Like fruits that are like meh because of their users, but have like a lot of stuff that could be
This necklace
like
is
potential about them. I
truly
think they
iconic
deserve
of
to be
my
higher.
soul. I
Like a
always
lot of the
knew
ones in
my
like
sister, and she didn't.
S,
And
A,
so
and
when
B,
we met
it's
for the
kind of just
first
like
time,
where they are,
it was
just
fulfilling,
at a
and I knew
baseline.
that
But
it
the
was
ones around like C, I feel like we could put a lot of the like
It
potential
is one
ones.
of my love languages.
Like I think that's fine.
So this necklace symbolizes
right.
our worlds coming together.
It got pretty
Well,
late.
Yeah, it just
Brilliant Moments
I looked
collection.
at the time and I was like,
Jared,
wait, have we really been talking about it all day?
People left a bit ago, but that's because it was like getting close to 11.
I'm saving with Liberty Mutual.
Yeah.
Next time we do this, we can show people what we came up with because I don't know how many people were
You can save
watching.
$700 just by
Start
switching.
that list.
Ooh.
So
I'll look into that.
we can like reintroduce it when we do this. Whenever
Save
the next time we do this is.
$700.
Yes. So thank you, Lava.
Pick up Dad from airport.
Yeah, no problem. This was fun. It was nice to finish the other
Only
list.
pay for what you need.
Very true. I will let you do what you need to do. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, when the only thing you're able
All
to
right.
need is
So
waffles.
thank you all.
It
I
matters
hope you
on
all
this
have a
day.
good rest of your day,
Enjoy.
night, whatever time zone. I
Captain by
will see you
Hilton.
all
Hilton
tomorrow,
for the stay.
or maybe later today. Who knows?